Jesus, and I can't pretend I must defend. I will stand strong until the end. We the Israelites, everywhere I Jesus, and I can't pretend I must defend. I will stand strong until the end. We the Israelites, Shalom. Reporting live straight out of Nazareth. They lied about our Christ, and I'm surprised you people having it. First he was immaculate, and now he doing magic tricks. If you can't see the signs, then I suggest you get your glasses fixed. Came looking for slaves, and then they said it was an accident. Taught him how to till the land, and then they called the savages. I can't be too mad what you expect from a bastard kid. He prone to lie, cause he ain't have a dad to whoop his ass for. Connect the scriptures so well, like 2 and 2 equals 12. The gates of hell should not prevail. Shout out your co-and-tell. You in the midst of sin, repent or just get baked like a shell. I pop the clutch and hop the curb, you see I aim to excel. Everywhere I go, I see such, and I can't pretend I must defend. I will stand strong until the end. We the Israelites, everywhere I go, I see such, and I can't pretend I must defend. I will stand strong until the end. We the Israelites, Look, to hell with the fame. Christ is coming to recompense all the blood of the slain. If your mind wrapped up in folly, then it's off with your brain. You think it's a game, just keep them same thoughts from the pain. Hit you, rip you, fire burning all through your tissue. You think it's that time of the month, the way blood is your issue. Judgment shortened to the point, like how you sign an initial. Covering off the blood of Christ, that's how you know it's official. Everywhere I go, I see such, and I can't pretend I must defend. I will stand strong until the end. Israelites, everywhere I go, I see such, and I can't pretend I must defend. I will stand strong until the end. We the Israelites,
Come past me. The flows of ungodly men made me afraid. You hear them, Lord. Let thunder strike, let lightning hit when anger, Lord. Oh, can't stop it. So he threw me out the wall. Oh, can't stop it. In front of my enemies, I say, oh, can't stop it. Now they look around for me. Oh, can't stop it. I'm way up in the top. Philly.
Not an Uber, but I'm about to get lifted. Once was wicked, then my spirit got shifted. Fell in love with the scripts, I'm addicted. Love of mine intertwined like we knitted. I was born in this world, but I'm leaving in a chariot. Well rested like I'm up in the Marriott Hotel, enduring trials, cause I'd rather cry on earth than in hell.
Way up at the top, ain't too many really topping us. Sent the bishop visions on the quest, and he watched it all through his oculus. Ain't no risk really stopping us, cause we built upon the one on top of us. Making plays so far from the bench, you may need binoculars when watching us. On your mark, set, ready. Can't be Mario and Andretti's, cause the waste we running ain't to the swift, and much woe is for the heady. I'm not the heathen getting petty, cause the spiritual pressure getting heavy. Can feel them shaking while we watch at the screen like they playing Five Nights at Freddy's.
The electing the tenants, prophets directing the millions, rolling with the clouds, chariots peeling, way up talking miles, different dimensions. Paradise we bout, flawless and dealing, corruption busting down, laws we preaching loud, waters rising now, levels been building.
Mic check. All right, Israel, let's rise and face Jerusalem. Men of Israel, blow trumpets. Trumpets down. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 51, verse 1. Have mercy upon me, O God, according to thy loving kindness, according unto the multitude of thy tender mercies. Blot out my transgressions. Wash me thoroughly from my iniquity, and cleanse me from my sin. For I acknowledge my transgressions, and my sin is ever before me. Against thee only have I sinned, and done this evil in thy sight, that thou mightest be justified when thou speakest, and be clear when thou judgest. Behold, I was shapen in iniquity, and in sin did my mother conceive me. Behold, thou desirest truth in the inward parts, and in the hidden part thou shalt make me to know wisdom. Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow.
Heavenly Father, we pray that you have mercy upon us, Lord. We thank you, Lord, for granting us the ability to fast, Lord. Fast in your Day of Atonement. Grant us mercy, Lord, this year. Grant us mercy. Have mercy upon us in all of our sins, Lord. Grant us healing. Grant us comfort, Lord, in these last days. We pray that you strengthen us in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. We pray that you strengthen the whole congregation, from the bishops to the deacons, to the captains, the officers, to the soldiers, to the men, women, and children, Lord. Grant all of us healing in our households. Bring us all closer together in these last days, Lord, in these trying times. Grant us forgiveness. In the name of your Son, Jesus Christ, we pray, we thank thee, Lord. Amen.
Check. Men of Israel, sons of God, patient saints, sons of God, hand salute. Salute down. Face sisters. And to the honorable daughters of Sarah, we say shalom.
All right. Okay, am I sent?
We in this building.
All right, so we're gonna jump right into it because I got a lot to cover. Today's class is entitled "The God of Free Will." The God of Free Will. This class is gonna go into how Christians talk about God gave us free will. You hear it all the time. God gave us free will. God gave us free will. You hear it all the time, and so we're gonna go into it. We're gonna go into where that doctrine comes from. Because at the end of the day, the Most High is responsible for all of our decisions, to an extent. Who we are and what we will be now and in the end is entirely orchestrated by the Most High God. We are all simply pawns in this game or this movie the Most High has written. And so oftentimes people believe that they have the ability to do whatever they want to do because Christ died for them and gave them the ability to do so. And that's not so. We're going to find out where that thought comes from. Do what you want to do, and God loves you. Come as you are. All that stems back to free will. Do what you want. Do what you please. And Christ died for you, so whatever. That isn't the case. So I want to open up with a video clip from the movie called Devil's Advocate. Those of you who have not watched Devil's Advocate, you've done yourself a disservice. It's an excellent movie. This movie lets you know that Esau knows who he is. And when Esau knows who he is, he'll sometimes put it in movies and reveal to you pretty much how he functions, how he works. Not only the spiritual entity, but his sons and daughters on earth. But this movie goes into this guy here is Keanu Reeves. He plays Kevin Lomax, and Al Pacino plays another character. His name is Milton. I can't remember his name. Something Milton. I'll call him Milton. So we're gonna watch up to 45 seconds. Now we're gonna show you how Satan operates. The Bible tells you the same thing, but it's explained pretty much in this movie. Watch this. I don't want to spoil it for you, so I'll just be quiet.
You are right about one thing, Kevin. I have been watching. Couldn't help myself. Watching. Waiting. Holding my breath.
Pause. So he works at a law firm. Milton, this guy Milton here is the guy that is the pretty much he runs the law firm. Kevin's a lawyer that works in his law firm, and Kevin's life goes into a bunch of twists and turns. His house is turned upside down because he wants to be a successful lawyer. And so he works for this lawyer, Milton, and he's going through all these different situations that's weird and crazy. So he figures out or puts together in his mind who Milton might be. So this is the end of it, and it pretty much explains to you who Milton is. Go ahead.
Puppeteer, Kevin. I don't make things happen. Doesn't work like that.
What did you do to Marianne?
Free will. It's like butterfly wings. Once touched, they never get off the ground. No, I only set the stage. You pull your own string.
Pause.
What?
So he says free will was like butterfly wings. He says I don't tell you what to do. I just set the stage. So how Satan operates is Satan will put certain things or certain situations in front of you, and the choice is usually yours. It's your determinant. It's up to you to do what you want. Satan can't make you do what you want. You do what you want on your own. He just sets the stage for you to do it. He puts the glass in front of you and goes, hey, you want to drink that? You're like, nah, no thank you. He's like, okay. What about that glass over there? You want that one? No, thank you. Now, so that's what Satan pretty much does. He puts the options there, and it's your choice whether or not you choose to pick the glass and drink it or not. Now, the Lord knows what decision you're going to make, but Satan's job is to tempt you. He puts the option in front of you. With the expression, you can bring a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. That's the expression. So he says to Kevin here, basically, I'm no puppeteer, Kevin. I don't pull the strings. I just set the stage. That's what he's saying here, and that's how it works. Now, give me Deuteronomy 4:1. Deuteronomy 4:1.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 1. Now therefore hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes and unto the judgments which I teach you, for to do them, that ye may live and go in and possess the land which the Lord God of your fathers giveth you. You shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall you diminish aught from it.
Adding to the word is like, come as you are. God loves you no matter what. God hates the sin, not the sinner. That's adding unto the word of God. That's not, only God can judge me. These are expressions you hear from my people in the world that believe in this free will stuff. That's what you oftentimes hear from them. God, rend your heart, not your garment. They corrupt that scripture. These are things you hear from people in the world. Read on.
That you may keep the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you.
The law's done away with. You hear that also. That's also an add-on. Go ahead.
Your eyes have seen what the Lord did because of Baal Peor. For all the men that followed Baal Peor, the Lord thy God hath destroyed them from among you. But ye that did cleave unto the Lord your God are alive, every one of you this day. Mm-hmm. Verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye shall do so in the land whither you go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations.
God gave us commandments and laws in the sight of the nations that the nations did not have. It's made us better, peculiar, special. Go ahead.
Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
Right.
For what nation is there so great who have God so nigh unto them, as the Lord our God is in all things that we call upon him for?
Because wherever Israel went and we brought these laws along with us, we left behind an influence, and an impression. Okay, go ahead.
And what nation is there so great that have statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law, which I set before you this day? What? Only take heed to thyself and keep thy soul diligently, lest thou forget the things which thy eyes have seen, unless they depart from thy heart all the days of thy life. But teach them thy sons and thy sons, especially the day that thou stoodest before the Lord thy God in Horeb, when the Lord said unto me, gather me the people together, and I will make them hear my words, that they may learn to fear me all the days that they shall live upon the earth, and that they may teach their children.
Teach the children, go ahead.
Verse 11. And ye came near and stood under the mountain, and the mountain burned with fire unto the midst of the heaven, with darkness, clouds, and thick darkness. And the Lord spake unto you out of the midst of the fire. Ye heard the voice of the words, but saw no similitude, only ye heard a voice.
You heard the voice. He said, you heard the words, but saw no similitude, only ye heard a voice. Go ahead.
And he declared unto you his covenant, which he commanded you to perform, even 10 commandments. And he wrote them upon 2 tables of stone.
So God gave us laws and commandments to follow. And he said, don't to add to it, don't take away from it. Now get chapter 6, verse 1. I'm reading this because the free will we have is the right to do what God says to do, or the right to not do it, or the right to not do what he says to do. That's the free will is. You have to do what God says to do, or don't. Do or don't. That's free will there. Read on.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 1. Now, these are the commandments, the statutes, and the judgments which the Lord your God commanded to teach you, that you might do them in the land whither you go to possess it.
Come on.
That thou mightest fear the Lord thy God, to keep all his statutes and his commandments, which I command thee, thou and thy son and thy son's son,
Pass it on to your children. Your children's children have passed it on to their children. Come on.
all the days of thy life, and that thy days may be prolonged.
Come on.
Hear therefore, O Israel, and observe to do it, that it may be well with thee, and that ye may increase mightily, as the Lord God of thy fathers have promised thee, in the land that floweth with milk and honey.
So God gave us a choice to keep his laws. That's the law. That's the free will he gave us. The will to do what he says to do. That's what free will is, to do what God says to do. Now, get Leviticus 18, verse 1. The do's and don'ts. Free will is the do and don'ts of what God says to do. Leviticus 18, verse 1.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, I am the Lord your God. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do. And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall you not do. Neither shall you walk in their ordinances.
So Israel was in Egypt, and as you know, Israel, we spent hundreds of years in Egypt as slaves there. And so we learned the ways of the Egyptians. We learned their philosophies, we learned their fashion, we learned their language, we learned their customs. These are things that we learned. A lot of the things that we learned from in Egypt, a lot of those things are here in America. America is the spiritual Egypt. For example, promiscuity, pagan holidays, messed up calendar. A lot of that stuff is here in America. Homosexuality being a social norm. Okay, all kinds of vileness, vile evil going on in this world here in America was in Egypt. So we left out of Egypt with that same Egyptian slave mindset. That didn't leave us. So when we came out of Egypt, the both sides said, listen, you're going to keep my laws. All them commandments you learned out there in Egypt, you got to lose all of that. You got to forget that. Read again.
Verse 3. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do.
Shall you not do. Go ahead.
And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye not do.
Because the same Hamites that were in Egypt were the same ones Hamites in Canaan. They all follow similar customs. Don't follow behind them either. Where you've left from, don't follow behind them. And where you're going, don't follow them either. Go ahead.
Neither shall you walk in their ordinances.
Don't walk in their ordinances. Don't walk in their customs. Come on.
Verse 4. You shall do my judgments.
You shall do my judgments. Go ahead.
And keep mine ordinances.
You're going to keep mine ordinances, my commandments. Do what I tell you to do. Not what you want to do or what you learned to do in Egypt. Or what you learned from the Canaanites. Go ahead.
To walk therein.
To walk therein. Go ahead.
I am the Lord your God.
I am the Lord your God means because I said so. You know, you ask your parents, but why? Because I said so. Right. That's what I am the Lord means. I am the Lord translates to because I said so. Okay? What verse is that?
Verse 4.
Read verse 5.
Verse 5. You shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them. I am the Lord.
Jump to verse 21.
Verse 21. And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to Molech.
This goes into ancient abortions. Egypt had abortions. Egypt had morning after pills. Egypt had contraceptives. They had all kinds of stuff in Egypt. All kinds of stuff was in Egypt. That's what I said earlier. America is the shadow of it. I'm going to tell you, America pretty much is the compilation of every captivity we've all been in, from Egypt all the way into Rome. America is a compilation of all of them. That's why it's the worst one. It's the worst and the last one. Because we're pretty much reliving all of the captivities in one place. Because when you examine the captivities, when Israel was in captivity into Egypt, we knew who we were to an extent. When we came out of Egypt and ended up in captivity under Assyria, we knew who we were. But what did Assyria do? Assyria said, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to remove them from their land so they'll over time forget where they come from. They'll lose their sense of nationality. That's America. I'm African American now. I'm Haitian now. I'm Jamaican American now. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm Dominican.
Same policy.
Same policy. That's the Syrian doctrine. Then you go back to Babylon. Babylon, the same thing. You bow before a statue. Pledge of Allegiance. Then you have blasphemy against the Lord. Babylon. Pagan holidays. Your Christmas. your New Year's, your birthdays. That's Babylon. Then you have Persia. Persia is be who you are, follow your own faith, freedom of religion. That's Persia. Then you have
all inclusive.
All inclusive. Then you have Greece. Same thing. They borrowed from Persia. Then they had what's called democracy, false democracy. Democracy was born in Athens, Greece. The Senate, all of that, well, not the Senate, but the philosophy. Then Rome was the Senate, and then Rome pretty much borrowed from the Greeks. They merged as one, Greco-Rome. That's where your governing system comes from. Judicial system, your executive branch, your judicial branch, legislative branch, all that goes back to Greco-Rome. Okay? Then you have Christianity, that goes into Rome as well. Modern Christianity, that's Rome. I'm going to that too. That's Rome. Modern Christianity is Rome. Western Christianity is Roman Christianity, or Nicene Christianity, or Spaniard Christianity, or Portuguese Christianity, or Dutch Christianity, or Russian Orthodox. It's all Catholic Church, going back to Rome. Now, where we at? Verse 5, right? Verse 5?
Verse 21. Verse 21.
21 again.
Verse 21. And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to Molech.
Don't kill your children. Go ahead.
Neither shalt thou profane the name of thy God. I am the Lord.
By worshiping that God, profaning the name of your God. Jump to verse 24.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 24. Defile not ye yourselves in any of these things.
Do not defile yourselves in any of these things that's listed above. Go ahead.
For in all these the nations are defiled.
For in all these things the nations, and that's all of them, are defiled to some degree. Go ahead.
Which I cast out before you. And the land is defiled. Therefore I do visit the iniquity thereof upon it.
Because the nations who didn't belong in our land were in the land first. So God said, I'm going to have you go in the land and cleanse it. Because while they were in the land before you got here, they defiled it with their pagan idols and their actions. Go ahead.
And the land itself vomiteth out her inhabitants. Ye shall therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, and shall not commit any of these abominations.
Don't do what the nations did to get themselves killed out the land. Go ahead.
Neither any of your own nation, nor any stranger that sojourneth among you.
Neither any of your own nation. This goes back to Israel being a race of people. Neither of your own nation. Go ahead.
For all these abominations have the men of the land done, which were before you, and the land is defiled, that the land spew not you out also when you defile it, as it spew out the nations that were before you. For whosoever shall commit any of these abominations, even the souls that commit them shall be cut off from among their people.
Meaning you'll be killed. Now get Joshua 24. Joshua 24, verse 14.
The book of Joshua, chapter 24, verse 14. Now, therefore, fear the Lord and serve him in sincerity and in truth, and put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood and in Egypt, and serve ye the Lord. And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom you will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord.
Joshua said, as for me and my house, I'm going to serve God. That was a choice we had, to either serve the nations or serve our God. Because the nations themselves have no God. So we're not really serving their gods, we're serving them. Because their gods are a figment of their imagination. Go ahead.
And the people answered. And the people answered and said, God.
Their God is the devil, pretty much. Their imagination is the devil. Right. Same thing. Go ahead.
And the people answered and said, God forbid that we should forsake the Lord to serve other gods. For the Lord our God, he is it that brought us up and our fathers out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage, and which did those great signs in our sight, and preserved us in all the way wherein we went, and among all the people through whom we passed. And the Lord drave out from before us all the people, even the Amorites which dwelt in the land. Therefore will we also serve the Lord, for he is our God.
So we made a choice. We're going to serve our God, no other God. Go ahead.
And the Lord, and verse 19, and Joshua said unto the people, you cannot serve the Lord, for he is an holy God. He is a jealous God. He will not forgive your transgressions nor your sins.
Come on.
If you forsake the Lord and serve strange gods, then he will turn and do you hurt and consume you. After that, he have done you good. And the people said unto Joshua, Nay, but we will serve the Lord.
So he's saying you can't be double-minded. You can't serve another God and your God at the same time. Either one, because God is jealous. Either one God or the other. Either him or others. That's the choice you have. There is no in-between. Go ahead.
And Joshua said unto the people, Ye are witnesses against yourselves, that ye have chosen you the Lord.
So he's saying, listen, you guys are your own witness against yourselves. You agreed this day you will serve the Lord. So if anything bad happens to you, it's on you. Not on God, on you. Go ahead.
To serve him. And they said, We are witnesses. Now therefore put away, said he, the strange gods which are among you.
Because Israel had idols among them. Even after Moses, we still had idols on us. So Joshua, listen. Joshua saying, listen, man, you can't serve both gods. Give it to the God you have among you and serve the Lord your God only. He sees you. He's watching you. Go ahead.
And incline your heart unto the Lord God of Israel. And the people said unto Joshua, The Lord our God will we serve, and his voice will we obey. So Joshua made a covenant with the people that day, and set them a statute and an ordinance in Shechem. And Joshua wrote these words in the book of the law of God, and took a great stone and set it up there under an oak that was by the sanctuary of the Lord. And Joshua said unto all the people, Behold, this stone shall be a witness unto us, for ye have heard all the words of the Lord, which he spake unto us. It shall be therefore a witness unto you, lest you deny your God. So Joshua let the people depart, every man unto his inheritance.
Come on.
And it came to pass after these things that Joshua the son of Nun, the servant of the Lord, died, being 110 years old.
So Joshua, listen, man, before I die, I'm going to tell you, serve your God and your God alone. Otherwise, it's going to be your behind. And he died, 110 years old. Now, give me 2 Kings 1 and 2. Let's see if we fall behind what we said we were going to do. 2 Kings chapter 1, verse 2. So we can't blame God. Oh, God did this to me. No. It's just you. 2 Kings 1, verse 2.
The book of 2 Kings, chapter 1, verse 2. And Ahaziah fell down through a lattice in his upper chamber that was in Samaria.
He fell out the window. Go ahead.
And was sick. And he sent messengers and said unto them, Go inquire of Beelzebub, the god of Ekron, whether I shall recover of this disease.
This King Ahaziah fell out of a window. Latisse fell out of a window. And his injuries made him sick. So he said, listen, God is not listening to me. Go to Beelzebub, the god of Ekron, and ask that God what will happen to me. The devil. Go to Beelzebub. That's Satan. Go ahead.
But the angel of the Lord said to Elijah, the Tishbite, Arise, go up to meet the messengers of the king of Samaria, and say unto them, Is it not because there is a God in Israel that ye go to inquire of Beelzebub, the god of Ekron?
So Elijah asked him, listen, is there a particular reason why you're going to Beelzebub, a god of another nation, and there's a God in your own people, your own land? What are you going to the devil for? Go ahead.
Now, therefore, thus saith the Lord, Thou shalt not come down from that bed on which thou art going up, but shalt surely die. And Elijah departed.
Well, Elijah came and told him, listen, this bed that you're in now, you're going to die in it. And he left. Go ahead.
Verse 5. And when the messengers turned back unto him, he said unto them, Why are ye now turned back? And they said unto him, There came a man up to meet us, and said unto us, Go turn again unto the king that sent you, and say unto him, Thus saith the Lord, Is it not because there is not a God in Israel, that thou sendest to inquire of Beelzebub, the god of Ekron?
So King Ahaziah sent his men to go and seek after a god of Ekron, and they turned back around. He said, "Why you guys back so soon? What happened?" He said, before we can go to Beelzebub, Elijah came and told us that you're gonna read on. Elijah came and told us what? Read on.
Therefore, thou shalt not come down from that bed on which thou art going up, but shalt surely die.
So he said, "This is what we're supposed to go anywhere," because Elijah just left us and said, "You're gonna die here." Elijah just came back and told us that there's no point in going to Beelzebub because you're gonna die in bed. You're gonna die here. Elijah was gangster. Elijah came up and said, "Listen, before you guys leave to go ask this God about your king, tell him he's gonna die in his bed." Then he walks away. They're like, "Oh, okay, let's go tell the king what he said." He dies. He does die. Elijah was quick to the point and left. Now get chapter 10, verse 17. So I want this part to show that Beelzebub was a god of the Hamites, Ekron. Okay? Beelzebub. Keep that in mind, that name in mind. It's going to come up again. 2 Kings 10:17.
The book of 2 Kings, chapter 10, verse 17. And when he came to Samaria, he slew all that remained unto Ahab in Samaria, till he had destroyed him, according to the sayings of the Lord, which he spake to Elijah. And Jehu gathered all the people together. And
So this is Jehu. Jehu was set up by the Lord specifically to kill off Ahab's line, to kill off King Ahab. King Ahab was the weak king that was married to Jezebel. So King Ahab was so evil, the Lord said, listen, the Lord set up a man named Jehu to kill off Ahab and pretty much his whole family. His line, his kids, his daughters, just kill all of them. That was Jehu's purpose. Read on, so watch this. Read.
And Jehu
and those who follow behind Ahab also kill them too. Go ahead.
And Jehu
I'm sorry. So his job was basically set up. His job was to clean house. Jehu's job was he was raised up to clean house. Read on.
And Jehu gathered all the people together and said unto them, Ahab served Baal a little, but Jehu shall serve him much.
So he tells the people, hey, Ahab served the devil a little, but me, I'm going to serve God to the fullest extent, to the highest. Now, this is all deceit. But read on.
Now, therefore, call unto me all the prophets of Baal, all his servants, and all his priests. Let none be wanting.
Make sure everyone shows up. Go ahead.
For I have a great sacrifice to do to Baal.
I got a sacrifice to do to Baal. Go ahead.
Whosoever shall be wanting, he shall not live.
Whoever don't show up, I'm going to kill him. Go ahead.
But Jehu did it in subtlety, to the intent that he might destroy the worshipers of Baal.
Go ahead. See, so it's all deception. Go ahead.
And Jehu said, proclaim a solemn assembly for Baal. And they proclaimed it.
He said, proclaim a solemn holiday for the devil, a celebration. Go ahead.
And Jehu sent through all Israel, and all the worshipers of Baal came, so that there was not a man left that came not.
Everyone that worshiped Baal, they all showed up. Go ahead.
And they came unto the house of Baal, and the house of Baal was full from one end to another.
So the house of Baal was full from one wall to the next. You know what that's called today? The club. That's the club today, the club. When there's no room, you you're all from the world. You go to the club, there's people on that side, it's just packed. You going through people, excuse me, I'm trying to get to the bar. Excuse me. It's just packed from one wall to the next. So Jehu said, everybody come to the club, we're gonna celebrate Baal. Woo! Let's come to the party. Let's party in honor of the devil. Like today. Like a Diddy party. A freak off. This is an ancient freak off.
Dang.
It don't mention the baby oil and all that,
right,
but I'm
right,
sure it was there.
there.
I'm sure it was there. I'm sure. Go ahead.
It's on the third floor.
It's on the third floor. Yeah, the third floor of the temple. Go ahead. Everybody slipping. Everybody slipping and sliding. I think walking down. Go ahead. Lube and jellies. But anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead. It's too early. Go ahead.
Early. Verse 22. And he said unto him that was over the vestry, bring forth vestments for all the worshipers of Baal. And he brought them forth vestments. And Jehu went, and Jehonadab, the son of Rechab, into the house of Baal, and said unto the worshipers of Baal, search, and look that there be here with you none of the servants of the Lord, but the worshipers of Baal only.
So make sure whoever honors the Lord, don't let them be here. Make sure they don't come here. Don't have them here in this time. Go ahead.
And when they went in to offer sacrifices and burnt offerings, Jehu appointed 80 men without. And
he
said,
appointed 80 men without. I mean, he had 80 men outside waiting. So everyone's in the club. He got 80 men outside the club, pretty much. Go ahead.
And said, if any of the men whom I have brought into your hands escape, he that letteth them go, his life shall be for the life of him.
Make sure you kill everyone in this place. Anyone that escapes you, I'm going to kill you. Don't lose nobody. Don't lose no perks. Kill everyone. Whoever you lose, I'll kill you. Go ahead.
And it came to pass, as soon as he had made an end of offering the burnt offerings, that Jehu said to the guard and to the captains, go in and slay them.
Go in a club and kill everyone. Go ahead.
Let none come forth.
Don't let no one come out.
And they smote them with the edge of the sword, and the guard and the captains cast them out, and went to the city of the house of Baal. And
so they took all the bodies and threw them out. So after they killed everybody in the club, they threw them bodies outside the club. Go ahead.
And they brought forth the images out of the house of Baal and burned them.
Took all the decorations out the club, all the disco ball, whatever the hell it would be, whatever, the turntables, threw it out along with them. Go ahead.
Verse 27. And they break down the image of Baal and break down the house of Baal and made it a drought house unto this day.
They made it a what?
A drought house unto this day.
They turned it into a bathroom. They turned the club into a place you use the bathroom at. You know, do construction, they got them outhouses. That's they turned into an outhouse. Go ahead.
Thus Jehu destroyed Baal out of Israel.
To give you an example of what a drought is, Matthew 15, verse 17, to give you an example of what a drought is. Down south, they call it an outhouse down south, but Matthew 15, verse 17 explains what goes in the drought. Matthew 15, 17.
The book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 17. Do not ye yet understand that whatsoever entereth in at the mouth goeth into the belly,
Whatever you eat goes into your mouth and into the belly, go ahead.
and is cast out into the drought.
And it's cast out into the toilet. So he turned it into a drought house, a toilet house. So he turned that place into a bathroom, basically. So everyone goes there. It's a place where Jehu killed everybody. Yeah. I gotta use the bathroom. That's what it is. That's what it was. A porta potty. Yeah. Now, get me Google Beelzebub of Canaan. Google Beelzebub. I said booble. Google Beelzebub of Canaan. Of Canaan. Beelzebub, B-A-A-L-Z-E-B-U-B. I'm going to help you. B-A-A-L. You got it? Of Canaan. Oh, God, he's pressing delete. Jesus Christ. B-A-A-L.
Oh, you hear his keys.
Keys and struggle. B-A-A-L-Z-E-B-U-B. Beelzebub. Of Canaan. Of Canaan. Got it?
There you go.
All praise to the Lord. AI helps you. AI helps us all. Okay. So, read that.
The name Beelzebub is associated with the Canaanite god Baal. In theological sources, predominantly Christian, Beelzebub is another name for Satan.
Another name for Satan, the master of devils, the master of demons. He's the top. He's another name for Satan. Go ahead, means Lord of the Flies. Go ahead.
He is known in demonology as one of the 7 deadly demons, or 7 princes of hell. Beelzebub representing gluttony and envy.
So there's a book we were forced to read in school called Lord of the Flies. The little white kids got lost on the island. And I was in school. We were forced to read that book over and over and over again. Why do you keep reading this book of Lord of the Flies all the time? That's probably the reason why, because it means Satan. That's what it means. Lord of the Flies. So Beelzebub is another name for Satan. All right? So now, give me the book. I want page 42. I'm not giving you the cover because if I read this book, it might bug the hell out your mind. So I kind of avoid showing the cover of this book. You might find it regardless, but some of y'all who are not learned and study, you'll bug out. So I don't really want you to read this book unless you're really well sustained in this book here. Because some books will have your mind all messed up. There's demons in books sometimes that have you all bugged out. What? Christ is born miraculously. And lose your mind. So, no.
What? Damn, D, this is a book you bring out once.
Yeah, I bring this book out once every 2 years. Blow it up some. Because it's masked up in there where it's basically parallels between the Messiah and you have pagan messiahs before him. And people think, okay, so the Messiah of the Bible is the same messiahs of that time. No, it's not the same. Read that.
The black Egyptian god Osiris, dressed in his spotted royal dress. The upper part was of leopard skin. The under part was also spotted to match the upper part.
Now,
read the highlight.
Here are a few names. Read that part. That's all I want, the list. Here are a few names.
All right.
Right there.
Oh, okay. Here are just a few names that identify with the original pagan trio of Nimrod, Semiramis, and Tammuz.
Now, Nimrod, as you know, was an ancient Cushite king of Babylon. I went over a class, Good and Evil, where I go into how Nimrod himself, the king of Babylon, built an empire or his city on top of the ruins of Cain's city, okay, of Enoch, or the land of Nod. Babylon and Nod are the same place. And how they gained spiritual power and evil and so forth. And so Nimrod gained the wisdom of that same place and built Babel on top of it. Okay? So Nimrod was the ancient. Get Genesis 10 real fast so that we know I'm just making this up. Who's Nimrod? Genesis 10, you know I want 10 in the verse 8. He was a child of Cush. Okay? And he was basically a mighty king that gained power and dominion over the earth and pretty much united all nations together during his time. Read that like America does.
The book of Genesis, chapter 10, verse 8. And Cush begat Nimrod.
Cush begat Nimrod.
He began to be a mighty one in the earth.
Mighty as he became powerful. Go ahead.
He was a mighty hunter before the Lord.
Mighty hunter means he was able to gather everyone together. Go ahead, and gain power and authority over everybody. Go ahead.
Wherefore it is said, even as Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord.
Go ahead.
And the beginning of his kingdom was Babel.
Babel. Go ahead.
And
Iraq. Go ahead.
And Erech and Akkad and Calneh in the land of Shinar.
So land of or Sumer. Some place you might read about Sumer or Sumerians. Shinar, Sumer or Sumerians, Akkadians, or Erech. Erech is Iraq. It's all the same landmass, same place. It's north, south, east, and west of it. It's the same place. So Nimrod, when he died, his mother, he married his mom. When he's alive, he married his mom. She was I call her his wife, his mom wife.
Hey, yo.
So yeah, exactly. So Nimrod married his mama. Her name was Semiramis. Okay, so when Nimrod died, she claims that the sun shined on her womb. Listen carefully. That the sun shined on her womb, and she miraculously conceived. Sound familiar? And then she professed that this miraculous birth was Tammuz. Okay, she named him Tammuz, and that Tammuz was the reincarnation of Nimrod himself, born of the sun. Okay, so Nimrod it was believed that when Nimrod died, his soul conquered the sun. So later on in time, he became known as Sol Invictus. Sol Invictus is the unconquered sun. That's your Christmas. Saturnalia. He became a sun god. He conquered the sun. So Nimrod became deified. His mother was deified. And then that baby she had by the sun, he died very young. Tammuz died very small. Okay? So they became what is called the pagan trinity. The pagan trinity. So Christianity pretty much took these three here and reimagined them as Christ and Mary. Okay, that's what that is. That's what they became. So Nimrod pretty much, Tammuz became pretty much modern Christ, and Semiramis is Mary, and the Holy Spirit is Nimrod in the Christian church, Christianity. That's what we're talking about. They go, oh, they're all three are one Trinity. That's not Bible. Okay, and it says they're all one. It's going into them all agreeing together. But in Christianity, they believe literally that they're all actually one in the same, but different personalities. It's madness. So we're going to read this pagan trinity among different nations. Read that. Nimrod, Lord of heaven. Go ahead.
Nimrod, Lord of heaven.
Among the Israelites, what's his name?
Baal.
And the pagan Messiah. Go ahead.
All right.
Of the Israelites?
Phoenicians.
No.
Oh, you want to go across?
Read across, yes.
Okay. Sorry. Nimrod, the Lord of heaven, Baal. Tammuz, the pagan Messiah, Tammuz. Semiramis, the queen of heaven, Ashtoreth.
So she became Ashtoreth, a fertility goddess, a spring fertility goddess. So the pagan Messiah of the Israelites he worshipped was Tammuz. Baal is Nimrod. Nimrod is Baal. Okay? Tammuz, and then Semiramis became Ashtoreth. Go ahead. Among the Phoenicians, which was us pretty much also. Go ahead.
Phoenicians, El, Bacchus, Astarte.
So El, Bacchus, and Astarte. So El, then you have Bacchus, and then you have Astarte. Go ahead, next one, Babylon.
Babylon, Belus, Tammuz, Rhea, Ishtar.
Now, the word Ishtar is not pronounced Ishtar. It's pronounced Easter. There is no H there. It's Easter. Easter. It's the same pronunciation. Ishtar is Easter. So when you celebrate Easter, you're worshiping so-called Ishtar, Easter. So Babylon worshipped Nimrod as Belus, Tammuz as Tammuz, and Semiramis as Rhea or Easter. Assyrians worshipped them what? Assyria worshipped them as who? Go ahead. Ninus.
Hercules. Beltis.
And Beltis. So the Assyrians worshipped Nimrod as Ninus, Tammuz as Hercules, and Semiramis as Beltis. Next one, Greece.
Zeus.
The Greeks worship Nimrod as Zeus.
Dionysus.
Dionysus is Tammuz among the Greeks.
And Aphrodite.
Aphrodite is Semiramis. Next one.
Rome.
Rome worshiped Nimrod as who?
Jupiter.
Attis. Go ahead.
Cybele. Sybil. Diana.
And Diana of the Ephesians. Or Wonder Woman. Her name is Diana too. Same thing. Next one.
Egypt.
Egypt worship Nimrod as who?
Ra.
Ra means evil. That's what it literally means. It means evil. The devil. Ra, go ahead.
Osiris or Horus.
Osiris and Horus are one and the same. Go back to the pagan messiah.
Isis or Hathor.
Isis or Hathor. So Isis is Semiramis among the Egyptians, or Hathor. Next one.
India.
India worships Nimrod as who?
Vishnu.
Vishnu is Nimrod too. Go ahead.
Krishna.
Krishna is the pagan messiah.
Isi. Devaki.
Isi is the same as Isis. It's just the S is removed. And Devaki. It's the same. All the nations worship the same god or man, different name. Nimrod was the devil on earth. Nimrod was an evil Hamite. Evil. Go ahead.
China.
China.
Panku.
So they worship him as Panku.
Yi.
Yi, go ahead.
Yingo.
Hengo and Masupo.
And Masupo.
Okay, right. Issachar, go ahead. We worship them also on this side of the world. We built the damn temples, started cutting hearts out. Apocalypto. We saw going the hell off. Go ahead.
Right. Mexico. Taatu.
The Tuatl, go ahead. Quetzalcoatl. Go ahead.
And
Coatlique. Yeah, Coatlique. Yeah. So Coatlique is Semiramis. Go ahead.
Scandinavia.
Go ahead.
Odin.
Odin, that'll be us too. We worship him as Odin. Go ahead.
Balder.
We worship him as Balder.
Frigg.
And
Freya.
Frigg and Freya. Freya is Friday. Frigg or Freya is Friday. Day of the week. Friday. Thor is Thor's day. Wednesday is Odin's day. Tuesday is Tuesday. And Monday is Moon Day. Okay? Now, give me Acts 14 and 12. Some Negroes are saying, oh, Jesus is Jesus. Y'all Negroes don't know the Bible. You don't know anything. You're just dumb and just sound deep and stupid. I'm going to show you who's Zeus in the Bible. It's not Jesus. That's Google search. Jail talk. Not Bible. Acts 14 and 12.
The book of Acts, chapter 14, verse 12. And they called Barnabas Jupiter and Paul Mercurius, because he was the chief speaker.
So when Paul and Barnabas taught in the pagan place where Israel was, they referred to Barnabas as Jupiter and Paul as Mercurius. Read again.
And they called Barnabas Jupiter and Paul Mercurius, because he was the chief speaker.
So they called Barnabas Jupiter and Paul Mercurius because he was the chief speaker. Now, this is a bit of the opposite, because Jupiter, as you know, the planets of the solar system today are named after Roman gods. Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, Venus, Mars. These are all Roman gods. So Jupiter is big, is huge. And Mercury is very small. But for some reason, in this particular place, they refer to Paul as Mercury because he was the chief speaker, and Barnabas as Jupiter, which is opposite. Jupiter is bigger than Mercury. Now, get me, Google Mercury is who? So Jupiter in Rome, Jupiter pretty much is a Roman name for Zeus, and the Greeks called him Zeus. So Jupiter was the devil, Jupiter, and Zeus is who the Greeks worshiped him as. So the Romans called him Jupiter, and the Greeks called him Zeus. Now Jupiter is also another name for Japheth. Okay, they deified Japheth. Jupiter and Japheth is the same name. Jupiter and Japheth is the same person. So they deified Japheth, and they made Japheth pretty much Jupiter, and pretty much took the devil and just merged them all together. This is confusion, because the God of Japheth and the God of Ham is not the God of Israel. Real quick, real fast. Genesis, real quick. Genesis chapter 9. I'm gonna show you why that is. Why Japheth and Ham went the hell off. Down the line. Genesis 9. Let me see. I want not 9. It's Genesis. Hold on. 1 second. Genesis 9. Hold on. And verse
27.
26.
The book of Genesis, chapter 9, verse 26.
Watch this.
And he said, blessed be the Lord God of Shem.
So Noah told his sons, blessed be the Lord God of Shem. Go ahead.
And Canaan shall be his servant.
Why did Noah prophesy, blessed be the Lord God of Shem? Because out of Shem would come the righteous line. They would maintain the righteousness of the God that his line would maintain the righteousness of God that Shem worshipped.
That's right.
That Noah worshipped, that Adam worshipped. That God would be in Shem's line. Japheth and Ham, nope, they're going to go and worship the devil. That would be their God. So the Lord, he said, blessed Noah said, he was a prophet. He said, blessed be the Lord God of Shem, because the God that deals with me will deal with him and his line. You have Shem, then you have Abram, and down the line, Abram and Isaac, Jacob, that's all Shem. But not all, of course, the righteous, not all the line, the righteous part of the line. Now, get me, who was Mercury? Let me see. Go back out, go out of that. I don't want that. Go out. Let me go out of it. Just go to Google again. Go down. It should say a question. What is the god Mercury famous for? Known for. Hit that. Let me see. Read that. That's it. What is close enough?
What is Mercury God known for?
What is the Mercury god known for?
He is the god of financial gain.
He is a god of financial gain.
Commerce.
Business.
Eloquence.
Speaking well.
Messages.
Communication.
And
keep this in mind. What Mercury is known for. Go ahead.
Including divination, travelers, boundaries, luck, trickery, and thieves.
Trickery and thieving. Travels, divination, boundaries, luck, trickery, and thieves, and communication. So Mercury was a trickster god. Keep this in mind. Mercury is a trickster god. Okay? He's in comparison to Loki. Okay? So he's a god of eloquence, speaking well, messages, communication. Know what that sounds like? These Christian pastors. That's them. That's them.
That whole lineup.
That whole line is them. Financial gain, commerce, eloquence, messages, communication, divination, traveling, boundaries, luck, trickery, thieving, tithing. It's all the same. Read on.
He also serves as the guide of souls to the underworld and the messenger of the gods.
He's known as the messenger of the gods, Mercury. Okay? Now, Jupiter is a Roman name for him, and Zeus is a Greek name. Mercury is Latin, and Hermes, the Greeks called him Hermes. The Greeks called Mercury Hermes. So Jupiter, according to the Romans, is Jupiter for the Romans is Jupiter, and Jupiter to the Greeks was Zeus. Mercury in Latin was Hermes to the Greeks. So Hermes and Mercury are the same god. Hermes, Mercury, and Loki, same god. You understand? Mercury, Hermes, and Loki, the trickster god, a trickster. He speaks well. When you watch the show Loki, I watch it. The Marvel show is a good show. When you watch it, he speaks well. He's slick. He's cunning. He's deceptive. He's a trickster. Now, Google Mercury is who? No, I'm sorry. No. Go give me so example. You have Mercury, a small planet. Jupiter's a big planet. Now give me 2 Maccabees 6. In verse 1.
The book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 6, verse 1. Not long after this, the king sent an old man of Athens to compel the Jews to depart from the laws of their fathers and not to live after the laws of God, and to pollute also the temple in Jerusalem.
This is the king of Athens. This is going into the Greeks. Go ahead.
And to call it the temple of Jupiter Olympus.
Now the Greeks didn't call this the temple Jupiter Olympus. That was the Romans. It was pretty much Zeus Olympus. Where does Zeus dwell? In Mount Olympus. When you watch the cartoons and the movies, he resides in Mount Olympus. So Jupiter and Zeus are synonymous. So when they defiled our temple, they defiled it and renamed it what?
And named it Jupiter Olympus.
And named it Zeus Olympius. Zeus or Jupiter Olympius. Read on.
And that in Garizim.
And in Samaria.
Of Jupiter.
Or Zeus. Go ahead.
The defender of strangers.
Defender of heathens. Go ahead.
As they did desire that dwelt in the place.
Go ahead.
The coming in of this mischief was sore and grievous to the people. For the temple was filled with riot and reveling by the
The
Gentiles.
heathens turned our temple of God into a club. That's what they did. They had a bunch of they turned it into a club, partying, reveling. Go ahead.
Who dallied with harlots
And they brought whores in our temple, prostitutes. Go ahead.
and had to do with women within the circuit of the holy places. And besides that brought in things that were not
They
lawful.
brought in unclean animals, primarily pork, into our temple and defiled the place. Go ahead.
The altar also was filled with profane things, which the law forbiddeth.
Come on.
Neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days or ancient feasts, or to profess himself at all to be a Jew.
So they stopped us from worshiping in our temple, and they told us to stop calling ourselves Jews. We became Greeks during this time. So that the New Testament goes into that, where Paul dealt with the Jews and the Greeks. We became the Greeks, or Hellenized during this time, when they defiled our temple and they built an idol in honor of Zeus in our temple. Zeus or Jupiter, Olympius, and in Samaria, northern kingdom being simple as hell at that time, they said, okay, bring Zeus here too and call it Jupiter or Zeus, the defender of strangers. Now, so Zeus and Jupiter are synonymous. Jupiter is a Roman name for him, or the devil, and Zeus is a Greek name for him. Now, get me, I sent it to you in Telegram, Elia Capitolina. Give me Luke 21. Do I want that? Yeah, Luke 21. And I want 20.
The book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 20. And when you shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let not them that are in the countries enter thereinto. For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled.
So Rome was going to eventually come and destroy us. During 70 AD, Rome would come in and destroy the temple and besiege the walls, and we'd be all killed in there. So Christ is giving a prophecy. Listen, it's going to come a time where all things written by Moses will be fulfilled. Our destruction. Go ahead.
But woe to them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days.
Because they killed young and old. The Romans killed young and old mercilessly at that time. Go ahead.
For there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this
And they
people.
cut the food and water off, so we start to eat our children. That's what Christ is talking about. Go ahead.
And they shall fall by the edge of the sword,
Edge of the Roman sword. Go ahead.
and shall be led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles, until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
So the Romans came and destroyed and defiled the temple the same way that the Greeks did. Now, you got it? Elia Capitolina, Britannica. Let's see what Rome did. Remember, the Greeks did it earlier in 2 Maccabees 6. The Romans followed the same thing. Read that, because it's the same people. Read that.
Elia Capitolina, city founded in 135 Common Era, A.D., by the Romans on the ruins of Jerusalem.
On the what?
On the ruins of Jerusalem.
On the ruins of Jerusalem from the Romans. Go ahead.
Which their forces under Titus had destroyed in 70 A.D.
Go ahead.
The name was given after the second Jewish revolt, 132 to 135, in honor of the Emperor Hadrian, whose nomen or clan name was Alias.
His name was Alias. Go ahead.
As well as the deities of the Capitoline triad.
What? Stop there. As well as the deity. So Hadrian was a Roman emperor. And he, I believe during his time, this revolt here, we got destroyed again. And that was it. We tried to fight against the Romans, we lost. And Hadrian, so in honor of Hadrian, they gave him a name named Alias, as well as the deities of Capitoline triad. That goes back to the Trinity, same thing. That same pagan Trinity we read earlier. Go ahead.
Jupiter,
Zeus.
Juno.
Juno is June in your months. April, May, June is Juno. Juno. Go ahead.
And Minerva.
And Minerva. Go ahead.
A sanctuary to Jupiter.
A temple to Jupiter. Go ahead.
Was built on the Temple Mount.
Was built where Solomon's temple stood. So when they destroyed our temple, they built theirs on top of ours and named it in honor of Jupiter or Zeus, the same what the Greeks did. Same exact thing. Then after that, the Arabs came and put the damn mosque on top of that one. Damn. Al-Aqsa. The disrespect is real, man. The disrespect is crazy. Read that. A sanctuary what?
And statues of Roman
No, a
deities.
sanctuary to Jupiter.
Where's that at?
Right? A sanctuary to Jupiter was built on the Temple Mount.
A sanctuary to Jupiter was built on the Temple Mount, and statues of Roman deities were erected in the city. An intentional violation of Old Testament law.
Deliberate. Did that on purpose to mock us. They put idols in that area to mock us. That's all I want. I don't want any more. I'm just gonna piss me off. Now, get me the book I have for you. Babylon and Assyria. What do I want? I want page 42. Page 42. Yep. Pull that up. Read that. We're gonna start at Anu, Bel, and Ea, or Hea.
Anu, Bel, and Ea, or Hea, constitute a triad or trinity.
Constitute what?
A triad or trinity.
Didn't we read that earlier about Rome had a triad earlier? It built in honor on top of our temple. Jupiter, Juno, and Minerva. It's the same thing. These nations have no God. None. Their God is do what you want. Whatever you think, just do. That's their God. Read on. The devil. Read.
Representing in the official religion the three elementary deities of the heavens, the earth, and the sea. Anu's place was beyond the visible sky. Bel was prince of the air.
Bel was what?
Prince of the air.
Hold that. Get Ephesians 2. I'm showing you. Ephesians 2. Was it verse 2? Yep, 2 verse 1 and 2. Bel was the prince of the air and the underworld. Or also another name for him is Hades. Read that, 2 and 1.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 2, verse 1. And you have he quickened, and who were dead in trespasses and sins.
Verse 2.
Wherein in time past ye walked according to the course of this world.
We walked according to the course of this world in trespasses and sins. All of us is in the world once. We were all dead in trespasses and sins. Read verse 2 from the top.
Wherein in time past.
Wherein in time past. Go ahead.
You walked according to the course of this world.
According to the course or ways of this world. Watch this.
According to the prince of the power of the air.
According to the devil. According to the prince of the power of the air. Go ahead.
The spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience.
The spirit is the devil. So read that again. Bel was the what? Was prince of what?
Bel was prince of the air.
He's the devil. Go ahead.
And
goes back to them that list earlier.
Right.
Bel, Jupiter, Zeus, it's the Vishnu. It's the same God. Deified as a person. Read on.
Bel was prince of the air and the underworld.
Hades. Ares. Go ahead. Well, Hades. Hey, not Ares. Hades. Go ahead.
Ea was over the primordial deep.
Primordial deep. That's like the Egypt, like a primordial pool in heaven. This is madness, man. This is madness. Go ahead.
The dark waters which had filled the universe, and out of which all things arose. In Bel, we have the equivalent of the Phoenician Baal.
So Bel is Baal. Bel is Baal. Same thing. Go ahead.
Nineveh was a city.
Like Beelzebub. Beelzebub. It's the same. It means bull. It's really bull. Bel or bull. Go ahead.
Nineveh was the city of Bel. His name is frequently incorporated into the names of men.
Right.
And is so found in both countries. See also Merodach. He is referred to in the Bible in prophecies concerning the fall of Babylon as bowing down, confounded, and punished. Isaiah and Jeremiah. In succession to this triad, there was a second trinity.
A what?
A second trinity.
So in succession to this triad, it says, or trinity, there was a second trinity. Triad trinity is the same thing. Triad means three. There was a second one. Read on.
Consistent of the moon god.
Consisting of the moon god.
Sin.
The
sun god. Shamash. And the god of the atmosphere, whose name is unknown, as it is never spelt phonetically.
So, go ahead.
But it is represented by a sign.
So, the moon god Sin and sun god Shamash. You know what the moon god is today? The moon god today would be Allah. Hubal. That's who the moon god is today. Because among the Arab pantheon, the sun was a woman and the moon was the man. And they worshiped the moon. And they called him Hubal. And then later on down the line, he became known as Allah, or Al-Elah. Al-Elah means the God, as in he was the top God among all the other Arab gods. There are 360 of them, but he was the top of the pantheon. Al-Elah, the God, or Hubal. Now, or moon God. Going back to sin, going back to the devil, same thing. Now, read the next page, 43. You got 43? You should have 43.
You don't have it?
If not, I'll skip it then.
You don't got it.
I didn't bring it either. All right. Let's use what we have. Let me see. You got 45? No 45. I thought I sent 45. That's Babylon, Syria, and Israel. You don't have 45? If not, I just have to move on.
You have it?
Not that one. This is a different book. If not, then that's fine. 42, what was that one? Go back. What was 42? What was that?
That's what we just read.
Okay, go back. What else you have? That's what you got? All right, leave it alone. Get 2 Kings 25. Boy.
What verse 1?
Say something real fast so I'll find this book.
Hey, so as y'all know, the same gods are prevalent today. All right. So what Deacon is going over the history that we worshiping the same gods over and over and over again. All right. Nothing has changed. Only thing is that Esau, what they do is they change the word. They change the names of the gods. Okay. They change the name of all these gods. So like I think Semiramis also, she's also like a moon. Yep, she's the moon god as well. All right. So but going back to your holidays, all your holidays, even your months, the numerical, all Roman numerals, all that stuff, all that goes back into the pagan gods. All right, everything is hid within the mythology. January, the god. Hey, look up January real quick. I'm jumping the gun. All right. So when you look up the god January, June, okay, Mars means the god of war. All right. So the god of war. There's actually there's an animation out right now. It's going into Odin. It's going into the god Odin. It's on Netflix. And Loki, all those guys is Thor, Odin, Loki, all those, they the same guys, like Jupiter, Zeus, and so forth. All right, Hercules. So we all worshiping the same thing today, just changing to different names. All right, so just take heed what's going on as Deacon bring this out. You good or? All right. Hey, go back to Mercury real quick. I want to go back to the Mercury, what is known. I don't even have a reader. Dang. I'll read myself. Let me get Isaiah 56. Isaiah 56. All right, so it says, what is Mercury known for? It says he is the god of financial gain, commerce, eloquence, messages, communication, including divination, travelers, boundaries, luck, trickery, and thieves, right? So remember, we say, look, this is the whole lineup as your Christian pastors. So I'll read Isaiah 56 and 11 real quick. 56 and 10. It says his watchmen are blind, going into the pastors, all right? Because they're supposed to be the watchmen of our people, but guess what? They're blind. Why? Because they don't know the scriptures, okay? They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. Verse 11, yea, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough. All right, so going back, they all carry that spirit of Mercury in them. They're greedy dogs, never can have enough, always asking for money. All right, and they are shepherds, meaning leaders that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, everyone for his gain. Remember, the god Mercury is about financial gain, have that spirit of financial gain. So showing you this goes back into your pastors, all right? They all carry that same spirit on them.
Your 2 Kings 25, I can't get it. They don't have a PDF of it. If I had a PDF, I'd get it, but I have the name of the author, but I can't find a PDF. Hold on, let me send it to, hold on. Let me go back one more time. Hey, Manny, if you could find it, I'm gonna send you the book, but the pages I want is 43 and 45. I sent you the link of the book and the author. All right, 2 Kings 25, 27.
The book of 2 Kings, chapter 25, verse 27. And it came to pass in the 7th and 30th year of the captivity of Jehoiachin, king of Judah, in the 12th month, on the 7th and 20th day of the month, that evil Merodach. Merodach.
That was a god. Evil Merodach. There's a person and also a name. Go ahead, a king. Go ahead.
King of Babylon, in the year that he began to reign, did lift up the head of Jehoiachin, king of Judah, out of prison.
So he took Jehoiachin out of prison. Go ahead.
And he spake kindly to him.
That's all I want. So Merodach was a king. He was named after so this king right here was named after a god, Merodach. He was named after a god. A lot of the heathen kings named themselves after the gods they worshipped. Get 2 Kings chapter 17:30. Same book, 17:30.
The book of 2 Kings chapter 17, verse 30. And the men of Babylon made Succoth-Benoth, and the men of Cuth made Nergal, and the men of Hamath made Ashima. And the Avites made Nebhaz and Chertok, and the Seraphites burnt their children in fire.
Wait, where you at? 1730?
1730, yes, sir.
Read again.
The book of 2 Kings, chapter 17, verse 30. And the men of Babylon made Succoth-Benoth, and the men of Cuth made Nergal.
I might have read it because of the book. That's why I had those things written there. Go to Jeremiah 39, verse 3. Yeah, those right there because of the book. Jeremiah 39. I'll go back to that if I can get the page. 39 verse 3, let me see it. Yeah, Nergal is another god as well. Nergal, I'll go back to that book too. Jump down to Ezekiel 8 verse 14. I can't go without the book. I need the book in order to go with that stuff.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 8, verse 14.
All right.
Then he brought me to the door of the gate of the Lord's house, which was toward the north. And
so the Most High brought Ezekiel in a vision to the door of the Lord's house, his temple. Go ahead.
Which was toward the north. And behold, there sat women weeping for Tammuz.
Weeping for who?
Tammuz.
Weeping for Tammuz. Israel was worshiping other gods in the temple. Women were weeping for Tammuz because Tammuz died young. So the custom was, since Tammuz died as an infant, their job in honor of Tammuz was to weep and mourn over Tammuz because it was a baby Messiah. That's why Christ in Christianity never gets old. He's always a baby. Israel, we began to worship him. That's Semiramis and that's Tammuz there. Then later on, we went into madness. Rome adopted Judaism and Christianity and made Semiramis Mary and Christ Tammuz. He was born when? December 25th. Honoring what? Sol Invictus. Going back to who? Nimrod, the unconquered son. There's a movie called Sol Invictus or Invictus. Okay? That's what Christmas is. Saturnalia, it's the same thing. Saturn, Jupiter, the same God. Get Acts 17:34. Acts 17:34.
The book of Acts, chapter 17,
34.
Verse 34. Howbeit, certain men clave unto him and believed, among the which was Dionysius.
Dionysius, go ahead. Dionysius, go ahead.
The Areopagite.
Areopagite, go ahead.
And a woman named Damaris, and others with them.
So when Paul went and taught into this pagan town, these Israelites came, they repented, and by name was Dionysius the Areopagite, because he was from Athens. He was from there. So he was named after the city. Dionysius the Areopagite. Now, what does Dionysius mean? Dionysius. What does that mean? Get me Dionysius. Google that real fast. He was a son of Zeus. Dionysius was a son of Zeus. Dionysus. Oh God. These names is hard. There we go. Dionysius. Yes, Dionysius. Was the what?
Dionysus was the Greek god of wine, pleasure, and ecstasy.
He was the Greek god of wine, pleasure, and sex, pretty much. Ecstasy. Go ahead.
He was also known as Bacchus by the Romans.
The Romans called him Bacchus. So Dionysius, and Bacchus were the same. In the Caribbean, they call him Bacchanal, or Bacchus, the god of wine and orgies, or pleasure and ecstasy. That's orgies. That's who he is. So Bacchus and Dionysius are one and the same. Get me behind the name now. I'll send you the link. Behind the name of Dionysius. No, I'm sorry. Wrong name. Dio means, the word Dio goes back to Zeus. Type in the name of etymology of Dionysus. Type in meaning of Dionysus. Meaning of Dionysus. Yeah, meaning of. Yeah, click that. Go down. Type in, let me see, go to etymology. Click, that's fine. Wikipedia. Let me see what that says. Let me see what it says. Yep, it says Bacchus, same thing, the liberator. Do what you want to do. Do what you feel. The liberator. Let me see. God of wine. Read that.
In ancient Greek religion and myth, Dionysus, the god of wine making,
God
orchards,
of winemaking, go ahead.
and fruits, vegetation, fertility,
God.
festivity,
Fun.
insanity, ritual madness, religious ecstasy, and theater.
Go ahead.
He was also known as Bacchus.
Go down to both known as Bacchus. Go down to, let me see, his thyrsus.
You want that?
Hit his thyrsus, whatever the hell that is.
Right there.
His wand. So he had a wand. Go back. Back. His go down. His thyrsus. Read that.
His thyrsus,
Or wand. You carry. Go ahead.
a fennel stem scepter, sometimes wound with ivy
It was wound with ivy. Go ahead.
and dripping with honey, is both a beneficent wand and a weapon used to destroy those who oppose his cult and the freedoms he represents.
Go down to what the word means. Go down to what the etymology is. What the word Dionysus means. It should show what it means. Go down. Right there.
Yep.
Read that.
The Dio prefix in ancient Greek has been associated since antiquity with Zeus.
With who?
With Zeus.
So Dio is Zeus. He was a day god. He threw lightning. He was a day god. So Dio is Zeus. That's why I say in Spanish, Buenos Dias or Buenos Dios. That's Dios is the male form of day or light. Okay? He was a day god or lightning. He threw lightning, light. Read it again.
The Dio prefix in ancient Greek has been associated since antiquity with Zeus, genitive Dios, and the variants of the name seem to point to an original Dionysos. The earliest attestation is the Mycenaean Greek dative form.
Go down. See, what does Nisos mean? Go down to Nisos. What does Nisos mean? Niso means,
Where you at?
I'm trying to find what Nisos means. Unknown origin. All right, so I believe it means young Zeus. There we go. Son of Zeus. So Dionysos means son of Zeus or young Zeus. That's what it means. So Dio means Zeus, and Nisus, I guess it means son of or young. Son or young. So Dio is Zeus, not Jesus. Somebody, who is Jesus? No. It's Dio. Dio is Zeus. D-I-O, Dios, D-I, Dio, that's Zeus. Dionysus, son of Zeus. Now, give me behind the name. Next person. Behind the name. Send you the link for that name next to prove it even further. What Dio means Zeus. I sent you the link in Telegram. Behind the name. Yes, it should be there. I sent that first. Here we go. Blow it up. Behind the name. Read that.
Behind the name. Diotrephes.
Remember that name? Diotrephes. Read.
Masculine, ancient Greek, biblical, meaning in history, derived from Greek of Zeus.
Of Zeus. So Dio means of Zeus. Go ahead.
Combined with Greek to nourish, to feed. also see Trophimus.
Trophimus. So trifo means nourish or feed, and of Zeus. So nourished of Zeus or fed of Zeus. Nourished of or born of. That's what it means. Nourished of or born of Zeus. Trophimus also goes back to Triphes. Trophimus, Triphes. This is the name of a minor character in the Bible. I want his name. 3 John 9. So our people over time adopted Greek. We have English names today. Back then we adopted Greek and Roman names back then. 3 John.
The book of 3 John, verse 9.
Yeah.
I wrote unto the church, but Diotrephes, who loveth to have the preeminence among them, receiveth us not.
Right. So this guy was wicked as hell and rebelled against the disciples. So his name was Diotrephes. Y'all found it? Oh, y'all found it. That's it. All praises. I did take a picture of it. I be dumping myself.
They do the same thing on
oh gosh.
radio
All
show.
right, go back.
Never
All
had the
praises. The end of that's fine. So now we'll go back to the book again, page 43. I know I took a picture of the book. I took a picture. I don't have it. I don't know where it is. Read that. That's all right. All praises. Thank you for finding it. Read that. So I got 43 and I got 45 then. All praises. Thank you. Read that. Thank you, Manny. I appreciate you.
In addition to the sun and moon gods, there were those associated with the planets as under Saturn.
So Saturn became who?
Nin or Ninip.
Go ahead. Jupiter.
Jupiter. Marduk or Merodach.
There we go. So Jupiter is Merodach. So I went there. So Jupiter is Merodach in Babylon. Merodach, Baladan, another king. You had evil Merodach that helped Jachin. Remember that earlier? I'm going backwards now. I'm sorry. I have to go backwards now. So Merodach is Marduk. Marduk is Jupiter to the Romans. Go ahead.
Mars. Nergal.
Mars is Nergal. Now, give me Jeremiah 39:3 now. I gotta go back. All praises, though. Thank you for finding it. I appreciate it. That's why I wanted that. Jeremiah 39, verse 9. Jeremiah 39 and verse 3.
Verse 3. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 39, verse 3. And all the princes of the king of Babylon came in and sat in the middle gate, even Nergal-Sharezer.
Nergal-Sharezer.
Samgarnebo.
Samgarnebo. Keep that in mind. Samgarnebo. Go ahead.
Sarsakim, Rapsaris, Nergal-Sharezer.
Nergal-Sharezer, go ahead.
Ramag, with all the residue of the princes of the king of Babylon.
So Nergal goes back to the god Mars of the Romans. Mars. That's the Babylonian renditions of them. So this is the Babylonian side of the names, and then the Roman side names on that side of the same gods. Read on.
Verse 4.
No. Read the book here.
I'm sorry.
That's all I want.
Venus, Ishtar, or
Venus
Easter.
is Semiramis. Venus is Semiramis, or Ashtoreth, or Ister, or Ishtar. Go ahead. Mercury.
Mercury, Nebo.
We read that earlier. Mercury is Nebo, or Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar is Nebo. That's the god he worshipped. Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar.
Damn.
Okay? That's all I wanted. Get me page 45 now. Now we're getting somewhere. Give me page 45. All praises. Read that thing there.
With the highlight, the whole thing.
No, I want the whole thing.
Tammuz, on account of his death, was not confined to the Babylonians. It was adopted by the Jews and became
Ezekiel 8 and go ahead.
And became one of the gravest charges against them in the time of the prophet Ezekiel. Ezekiel 8 and 13 and 14.
Uh-huh.
The nature of the religious rites associated with Easter or Venus will account for the abhorrence with which it is mentioned in the Bible.
So, Ishtar or Venus are one and the same goddess, or Semiramis, Nimrod's mom wife. Go ahead.
Astarte is another name for Easter. The groves of the Old Testament was dedicated to this goddess, the name in the Hebrew being Asherah.
Asherah. So we call it in the Hebrew Asherah. Same thing. Go down.
The principal feature of the worship of Ashtoreth, Easter, has always been the sacred grove, whether of artificial planting or of nature's own providing, in wooded dells or on the slopes of the Lebanon.
That's good enough. That's repetitive. Go to Wikipedia. I want Baal with thunderbolt. Baal with thunderbolt. Baal with thunderbolts. Yes. Read that.
Baal.
Remember I said earlier that they're all the same God. Zeus. What does Zeus throw? Lightning. You watch the movie Thor. Love and Thunder, he throws a thunderbolt. And you watch all the other movies, he has thunder in his hand. You watch the show Ragnarok on Netflix. You watch most Blood of Zeus on Netflix. All the Greek mythology, he throws lightning bolts. But Zeus goes back to who? Read that.
Baal with thunderbolt, or the Baal stela, is a white limestone bas relief stela from the ancient kingdom of Ugarit.
Go down. Going back to Babylon. Go down, go down, go down. Go down, 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 go down. Read the shaft. I'm sorry. Go up, go up. I'm sorry. Go up. Yeah, the show. No, go up some. Go up to the top. Right there, right there, right there. The central figure.
The central figure in the stela, Baal, is shown facing to the right and standing on a large pedestal. Mm-hmm. The pedestal bears carved representation of Baal's spears of power.
Spears of power, go ahead.
The mountains and the sea.
He controls the mountains and the sea, go ahead.
Baal is shown with a raised right hand brandishing a club or a battle mace overhead.
That's like a Thor's hammer, go ahead.
His left hand is stretched in front of him and holds a thunderbolt in the shape of a spearhead that extends toward the ground.
So Baal, why is Baal carrying a thunderbolt? Because he's Zeus. Because he's Jupiter. That's why. It's the same God. It's the devil. All these nations have the devil to worship. They have no God. They all go back to the same man who was the devil on earth, pretty much, who worshipped Satan himself. Now, give me Biblical Encyclopedia, Jupiter. No, I'm sorry. Go back. Go back to click look for Hadad. Click Hadad and you find Hadad. Hadad. Yeah, click Hadad right there. Read that.
Hadad, or Iskar, Sumerian, was a storm and rain god.
He was a storm and rain god. What do you see in a storm? Thunder, lightning. Go ahead.
In the Canaanite and ancient Mesopotamian religions, he was attested in Elba as Hadad in 2500 BCE from the Levant. Hadad was introduced to Mesopotamia by the Amorites.
That was their god.
Where he became known as the Akkadian Assyrian Babylonian god Adad. Adad and Iskar are usually written with the legogram.
Go down to Hadad. It was equated to who? Go down to the bull was. The bull. No, matter of fact, go up to Beelzebub. Just go to Hadad was also called. Read that there.
Hadad
was also called Padar, Rapu.
Hadad was also called Padar, Rapu, Baal, Savan. Or often simply Baal.
Bull. Go ahead.
Lord.
Mm-hmm.
But this title was also used for other gods.
They all have the same name, title. Go ahead.
The bull was the symbolic animal of Hadad.
The what?
The bull was the symbolic animal of Hadad.
Because it's not really Baal. We said it that way, but it's really pronounced bull or Baal. That's how you say it, bro. The deity from he had horns. See, he has horns. The picture right there, the horns he has. A bull horns. That's just a bull. Go ahead.
But this title was also used for the other gods. The bull was the symbolic animal of Hadad.
Right, or bull, the devil, Beelzebub. Go ahead.
He appeared bearded.
He always had a beard. Like, remember, it's Odin, he has a beard. Zeus has a beard. Go ahead.
Often holding a club and thunderbolt. And
often holding a what?
A club.
A club like Thor, or a thunderbolt like Zeus. Go ahead.
And wearing a bullhorn headdress.
A bull. Go ahead.
Hadad was equated with the Greek god Zeus, the Roman god Jupiter, the Lexian, as well as the Babylonian Baal.
They're all the same. They're all the devil, all of them. Greek, Roman, Babylonian alike are all the devil worship. Now I'll call him Santa Claus. Go to encyclopedia now. Encyclopedia. Biblical encyclopedia now. I'm going to show you that all these gods have the same exact god. We're going to start with Jupiter, the Olympian. Zeus was the national god. Let me see. The national god. Type in national. There's a lot of reading. I'm not reading all this at all. Yes, the Olympian Zeus right there. Read that.
The Olympian Zeus was the national god of the Hellenic race, as well as the supreme ruler of the heathen world.
Stop. Right there. Read it again.
The Olympian Zeus was the national god of the Hellenic race.
Hellenic race means the Greeks. He was the national god of the Hellenic or Greek race, meaning originally from Japheth, then Edom borrowed it, or stole it rather, than everything else. Of the Hellenic or Greek race, go ahead, as well what?
As well as the supreme ruler of the heathen world.
Stop. as well as the supreme ruler of the heathen world. Meaning all gods equate right back to Baal, the devil. He's the god of all the heathens. All of them. Read on.
As
And
well,
as such, what?
and such.
Now
as
read
the,
on the top again. That's the way it sounds. Read Olympian Zeus
the
again.
Olympian Zeus was the national god of the Hellenic race.
Go ahead.
As well as the supreme ruler of the heathen world. And as such formed the true opposite to Jehovah.
If he's the opposite, so this God is the opposite of Jehovah or the God of Israel, what is he? He's the devil. He's Satan or adversary. He's adverse to our God. He is the supreme ruler of the heathen world. Go ahead.
Who had revealed himself as the God of Abraham.
Now he does, because in Christianity, he is the God of Abraham. In Christianity, in Islam, the God of Islam. Oh, he visited Abraham, made him build the temple, the Kaaba. It's the same story. It's the same story. So he is the national, so Baal, Jupiter, Nergal, whatever, Zeus,
Evil
Merodach is the national god of the heathen world. They all serve the same god and goddess and god baby in different names. Now, give me Jeremiah 16, verse 19. This is what we've done and what the heathen have done at the same time. Read verse 19.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 16, verse 19. O Lord, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction, the Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit.
The heathen will come to this realization when we start to rule, but this is going into us also. We realize even now in this truth that we've inherited from our family lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit. That's Christianity, that's politics, that's religion, that's science, different ideologies, holidays. We've inherited lies also that didn't profit us. And when we start to rule the planet, all nations are going to come to the same realization. They have no God. All these gods they worship are all in their own, in their head. So the months of the year, you have the god you mentioned earlier, Janus, January. That's a Roman god. February is a Roman god, or February. They worship February in a custom called Lupercalia. Lupercalia was celebrated on the 15th of February. What's that called today? Or 14th of February, it's called today. It's called Valentine's Day. That's Lupercalia. They worship February, the god February, in a custom called Lupercalia. On the 15th, Esau said, okay, we make it a day earlier. Rather than 15th, make it the 14th. It's the same thing. Valentine's Day and Lupercalia are the same holiday. Same God. Janus is January. You write this down if you want. Janus is January. Janus is January. Janus. February. Februa is half of February, pretty much part of it. They just added the re at the end. February. February is February. That's another god. Then you have March is the god Mars, or the planet Mars, the god of war. Mars is March. June is Juno. Read that early in the book. Juno is a goddess. July is Julius Caesar, a Roman emperor. Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar. August is Augustus Caesar. Prior to that, it was called Sextilis, meaning 6, because it's month 6. Sextilis. Then the rest are numbers. And you have August, September is 7. October is 8 as an octagon. November as in novum is 9. There's 9. Noventa. Novum is 9. December is decimal, 10. Decade. Decalogue is 10. December. That's the 10th month of the year. 10th month of the year, not the 12th. Yes, brothers are confused. What? Yeah, 10th. You start from March, where you land at? Let's start from the right days of the month. Passover starts when? Between March, what? Early March, was it? Let's go. Late March, early April.
Yeah.
Let me confuse my damn self. Late March, early April. So March, April, May, June, July, August is 6, September is 7, October's 8, November's 9, December's 10. That's the proper months that's the proper way of the months. So you count it.
Octo 8.
Octo 8, octagon, octopus has 8 arms, octomama 8 babies. Come on, man. I know.
It's in the month. The actual.
It's the word. It's in the word. It's in the words. To Malcolm X. It's in the words. It's in the words. Novum, September, septum.
That's that spell, Deacon.
Yeah, it's the man. He's like, what? December is the 12th month of the year. No, it's not. It's December. D's, dec. It's 10. Dec. Decimal, decalogue, decade. 10. Dec. 10.
You know,
Not 12.
It's funny, on a small scale, we still deal with that on the streets when you tell our people that the first day of the week is Sunday.
Yeah.
Our people still confused.
Like,
we
no,
say,
it's
look,
not.
we say,
It's
yo,
Monday.
Pull out your calendar on your phone.
Yeah. Monday's the first day of the work week.
Right.
Now, give me Acts 19:24. No, and by the all those are Roman gods and people, by the way. Roman gods and people. We worship Rome. We worship Rome indirectly and directly. And their gods.
Book of Acts, chapter 19.
And 24. Yeah, 24, and then jump to 35.
Book of Acts, chapter 19, verse 24. For a certain man named Demetrius, a silversmith which made silver shrines for Diana, brought no small gain unto the craftsmen. Whom
Hold on. Wait. What was that for? Why do I want this?
Diana.
Yeah, 35. So he built. So this guy named Demetrius was a silversmith. Jump down to verse 35.
Verse 35. And when the town clerk had appeased the people, he said,
The same guy. Go ahead.
Ye men of Ephesus, what man is there that knoweth not how that the city of the Ephesians is a worshiper of the great goddess Diana?
The who?
The great goddess Diana.
The great goddess Diana. Go ahead.
And of the image which fell down from Jupiter.
And she was a great image that fell down from the planet Jupiter. But so Diana is this god right here, a bunch of breasts and stuff. She's fertility, a fertility goddess. She's Ishtar, Astarte, Easter, Esther in Persian, Esther, Aphrodite. Okay. Easter in English, Yoster, E-O-S is also spelled also E-O-S-T-R-E. Oster. That's the same name too. Okay, that's her here. That's all her here. Her nose knocked off. She got lips. She got a nose. She was a black deity, so her nose is all knocked off. You know, she's a devil, a black female devil. This right here is the image of feminist movement. That's what this is. That's why Christ has no mama, or no daddy. No, the mother Mary of God. Where's daddy at? I don't care. I get child support. Blessed Mary, blessed be Mary. It's feminism.
Stop it. Stop it.
Right.
Stop the lies.
That's all it is. That's why Joseph, it don't matter. The lineage comes from the mother. No, it don't come from the father. No, Christ's lineage comes from his mama. It's feminism. It all goes back to that's what they had this goddess in Asia. That's why Paul said, listen, women don't talk, because that's what Corinth was. They're worshiping that same goddess. She inspired that feminism. She's a goddess of war and love. Like Beyonce says, she's Sasha Fierce. I'm Sasha Fierce. And what's the name says? Nicki Minaj, I'm Roman. That's her alter ego. I'm Roman. What are the odds? He's Roman. This all paganism. It's all paganism. Now, go back to that book before, 45. It mentions Diana, the pagan trio. Diana of the Ephesians, which fell from Jupiter. Not that one. But that's good too, not that one though. Go back, the other one. There you go, right there. Blow it up. So among the Israelites, we call it the Ashereth or Asherah. And among the Romans, read that right there. Among Rome, they had what?
Rome, Jupiter.
Jupiter was Nimrod.
Attis,
the devil too.
Sybil,
Or
Diana.
Or another name for her is Libertas. Her name is Libertas. You know, you watch a movie, Columbia Pictures, the woman standing like this in the Statue of Liberty. That's her too. The Statue of Liberty, that's her too. Wonder Woman, that's her too. The tiara, she throw a tiara. Only thing missing off the tiara is the 7 horns. It's the same woman. Same thing. It's in the words. 1 Samuel 7:4. 1 Samuel 7 verse 4.
The book of 1 Samuel, chapter 7, verse 4. Then the children of Israel did put away Balaam,
Go ahead.
and Ashtoreth.
And who?
And Ashtoreth.
And Ashtaroth, Easter. Go ahead.
And served the Lord only.
And serve the Lord only. What does that Easter? Do rabbits lay eggs? No. What does that? If they did, how does that have any concern with Christ's birth or death? What's the correlation? It's just madness. Now they say, okay, they're on to us. Let's change it. Don't say Easter anymore. Now we're going to call it Resurrection Sunday. Get rid of the Easter. They're catching on to us now. There's Google now. Let's change the word from Easter, Resurrection Sunday instead. No, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Very cunning, but it ain't working. It's the same thing. 3 days and 3 nights does not equal Sunday to Friday or Friday to Sunday. It don't add up. Get me Jeremiah 44. I'm going to show you what kind of spirit this God has put on our women to prove his feminism. Jeremiah 44, verse 15 to 17.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 44, verse 15. Then all the men which knew that their wives had burned incense unto other gods, and all the women that stood...
All the who?
And all the women...
Women, go ahead.
...that stood by, a great multitude, even all the people that dwelt in the land of Egypt.
Dwelt in Egypt, go ahead.
In Pathros.
So in Egypt, we worship her as Isis, go ahead.
In Pathros, answered Jeremiah, saying, as for the word that thou hast spoken unto us in the name of the Lord, we will not hearken unto thee.
Women told Jeremiah, we listen to you. We're not listening to you, Jeremiah. Go ahead.
But we will certainly do whatsoever thing goeth forth out of our own mouth.
We will do whatever we want to do. We have free will, Jeremiah. Go ahead.
To burn incense unto the Queen of Heaven.
To worship the Queen of Heaven is Ashtaroth, Venus, Diana of the Ephesians, Wonder Woman, Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Sexy Red. We're going to worship them. Ice Spice. Go ahead.
And to pour out
Kim Kardashian. Sorry, Oprah. Go ahead.
And to pour out drink offerings unto her, as we have done, we and our fathers, our kings and our princes, in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem. For then had we plenty of victuals, and were well, and saw no evil.
When we worshiped the devil, we was good. Go ahead. We got money, we wealthy, we good, like the celebrities today. They worship the goddess of heaven, and they good. Mansions, fancy cars and clothes, they good. Read on.
Verse 18. But since we left off to burn incense to the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offerings
when we
unto her,
stopped worshiping the devil, or the goddess devil, go ahead.
We have wanted all things, and have been consumed by the sword and by famine.
So they're saying now, when we worship the God that you want us to serve, we have problems. Now we good. Evil, I'm telling you. Read verse 19.
Verse 19.
Watch this.
And when we burn incense to the Queen of Heaven, and pour out drink offerings unto her, did we make her cakes to worship her, and pour out drink offerings unto her without our men?
Now, men are right here. They're weak as hell, but they're right here. They're in the back somewhere, washing dishes. Role reversal. Feminism all over again. Men in the back, women in the front, telling Jeremiah what they ain't going to do. Meanwhile, the men back there, we know what we're doing. I'm going to agree with us. They right back there. Give me page 35. Another book. Page 35. Y'all have that book. Y'all have that book. Or that page, rather. Page 35. There we go. Hold up.
Highlight deep.
Let me see. Go up to the top of the page. Let me see. Yeah, highlight. That's fine.
The cult of the mother goddess moved westward, perhaps through Cyprus and Crete,
Greece,
into Anatolia and Greece. Significantly, the most popular image of Venus, the Greek Aphrodite, depicts her emerging from the sea on the coast of Cyprus, while from her consort, Adonis.
Her consort is Adonis. Go ahead.
Is a Semitic figure with a Semitic name.
Adonis goes back to the name Adoniah. Go ahead.
In her purely Greek form as Aphrodite, the goddess cult was fairly decorous. But on the borders of the Greek world in Corinth.
Where?
Borders of the Greek world in Corinth.
Remember Paul said in Corinth, women keep silent in the churches? That's in Corinth, where they're worshiping that goddess there. He said, be quiet, woman, be quiet. Because they were worshiping her. Go ahead.
Sacred prostitution was practiced.
It was out there hoeing too. Jump down to when Austin Laird.
When Austin Laird found over 25,000 tablets at Nineveh. Some of the tablets had colophons inscribed upon them and had belonged to the library of the temple of Nebo.
Nebo was Nabucodonosor. Go ahead.
The divine scribe, god of art, science, and
He
writing.
was a god of art, science, and writing. Come on, watch this.
The divine scribe was Hermes to the Egyptians.
So to the Egyptians, he was Hermes. Go ahead.
He was Mercury to the Romans.
Go ahead.
Bel to the Babylonians, and many other names throughout the world. Here again, some astonishing discoveries by the late Alexander Hislop.
So we have Hermes, Mercury, and Bel, all a god of what? Of God, art, science, and writing, right? Or a messenger god. Now, get me the, hold on, etymology of hermeneutics. Yeah, he's also the Flash, messenger god, Hermes. Read that there.
Hermeneutic.
Hermeneutic means what?
Interpretive.
It means what?
Interpretive.
It means interpretive. Because they say, what's the exegesis? What's the eisegesis? That's what these Christians use today, these words. Right. Hermeneutics, the hermeneutics. Read the word, read it again.
Hermeneutic, interpretive.
It means interpretive, to interpret. Remember, the root word in hermeneutics is what? Hermes. What was Hermes earlier? A trickster god of interpretation. Read on.
1670s, from Latinized form of Greek hermeneuticals, of or for interpreting, for hermeneutos, interpreter, for hermeneuven, to interpret, foreign languages, interpret into words, give utterance to, a word of unknown origin.
No, it's not. It's not unknown origin. It's just it's in the word Hermes Neutics. Hermes Neutics. Now, get me, I'm gonna show you. Revelation 19:20. No, give me hermeneutics Wikipedia. Let's see who founded it. Let's see who founded hermeneutics. Let's see who founded hermeneutics. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Wait, read the rest of it. A word
of unknown origin.
Watch this.
Formerly considered ultimately a derivative of Hermes.
Watch.
As the tutelary divinity of speech, writing, and eloquence.
Now, hermeneutics, please. Who founded it? Read that.
Hermeneutics is the theory and methodology of interpretation.
Especially what?
Especially the interpretation of biblical texts, wisdom literature, and philosophical texts. As necessary, hermeneutics may include the art of understanding and communication.
Go to the picture, please. So all your biblical interpreters, the world of churches, the council churches, all of them are Germans. And they all specialize in hermeneutics. Read down there. Read that right there. Hermeneutics what? Watch this.
Hermeneutics was initially applied to the interpretation or exegesis of Scripture.
Or exegesis of Scriptures applied by who? Germans. So the interpretation of the Bible was taught to us by crafty interpreters. Crafty, slick, demonic interpreters. Hermeneutics. Trickster teachers. Trickster messengers. Real quick, type in Jesuits means crafty ones. I'm going to show you. That ain't even part of the class. I'm just going to add it there because it's in my head now. Type in Jesuit meaning. I believe it means crafty ones. Missionaries, evangelists. It literally means crafty ones. See if I can find it. Type in crafty ones. Click that. Yep, click that. That's it. Click that. Jesuit right there, dictionary.com. That's it.
Jesuit. Now, a member of a Roman Catholic religious...
Of a what?
A Roman Catholic religious.
Now, you all know that every Christian denomination, whether denominational or non-denominational, is a Catholic branch off. Read that.
A member of a Roman Catholic religious order society of Jesus founded by Ignatius of Loyola in 1534.
Go ahead.
Often lowercase. A crafty, intriguing, or equivocating person.
A what?
Equivocating person.
No, before that.
Oh, often lowercase. A crafty, intriguing, or equivocating person.
It's a crafty person. A crafty, intriguing, or equivocating person. Remember the last time, Mercury's title. Eloquent, financial gain, messenger, communication, trickery. It's the same thing. Jesuit means crafty person. How are they crafty? Through their hermeneutics. How they teach the Bible, how they twist it around and corrupt it. Christ is born miraculously. He had no father. Everyone can be saved. All one in Jesus. So what does the word Greek, what does the word world mean? It's all hermeneutics. It's Satan. Satan's messengers. Now, get that Revelation 19, verse 20. Revelation 19, 20. Then we're going to get the other one, Corinthians, about the messenger of light.
The book of
Revelation 19, 20.
The book of Revelation, chapter 19, verse 20. Mm-hmm. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him.
The false prophet is the church system built upon what? Hermeneutics. Hermeneutics. Exegeting. Eisegeting. All them fancy words comes back to them Germans. Hermes interpreters. Read again. And all these pastors today of mega churches all learn in these seminary schools the art of hermeneutics. The art of teaching like Hermes. Being a crafty, slick interpreter or messenger. Read again.
And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worshipped his image.
Them that worship the beast, and his image goes back to what? Caesar Borgia. The fake Messiah. He's taught through what? Hermeneutics. It don't say what color Christ was. It doesn't matter what color he is. What matters is his message. He died for all people. That's hermeneutics. That's a crafty messenger. Now, give me 2 Corinthians and get this.
The book
Angel of Light.
The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 14.
Yep, read that.
And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light.
That's what he did for Mary. Go ahead.
Therefore, it is no great thing.
It's not a coincidence. Go ahead.
If his ministers
if it's who?
His ministers.
If it's who?
Ministers.
If his ministers, his pastors, his Jesuits, his missionaries
also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness.
That goes back to their hermeneutics. Their crafty messages, their crafty teachings. It's the same thing. Hermeneutics. Hermes interpretation. The interpreters of Hermes, not Jesus. Now, give me Jews and Moors, page 108. That I'll give you because Bishop uses it all the time. I want page 108. Jews and Moors, page 108. Lord up. Start from the top. Let me see the remaining baptized Jews. Now, this is going into the history of the Inquisition when the Christian church or Catholic church was enslaving us and chasing us out of Spain and Portugal. If we didn't escape, we ran to slavery. Okay, read that.
The remaining baptized Jews and Moors were soon suspected of...
if we didn't go into slavery, we had to convert to Christianity, one or the other. Go ahead.
Were soon suspected of relapsing into their old faith.
The old faith is the Bible, the true Bible, the teachings of the Bible. Go ahead.
And the Inquisition was brought and burnt them by the thousands and thinned the rank of the exiled Jews. By far, the greater number perished from cruelty, exposure, starvation, disease, in their search for a quiet spot where they might live or die in peace. Mm-hmm. Wherever the remainder of them was permitted to settle, thither they brought blessing and verifying the promise of God. They that bless there will be blessed.
That bless thee will be blessed.
They that bless thee will be blessed.
That ain't happened to us at all. Read on.
And so too was verified the other half of that promise. They that curse thee will be cursed.
That happened. They that cursed us will be cursed. That's when it happened. Go ahead.
The curse of God has hung heavily upon Spain.
Upon who?
Spain.
Edomites. Spaniards. Go ahead.
Ever since she had dared to lay violent hand upon God's anointed.
That's what she did. Go ahead.
Ever since she cruelly massacred, burned, and exiled the most thrifty, the most industrious, the most intellectual people that ever trod her soil.
Damn. Go ahead.
Made her the glory of Europe.
We were the glory of Europe. We were the glory of Europe. Go ahead.
And the pride of the world. For a short time only lingered her prosperity after the expulsion of the people that had created that prosperity.
Read on.
The New World,
America.
the discovery of which the Jews and Moors had made possible,
We made it possible. Go ahead.
poured into the mother country a prodigious wealth, which hastened the ruin of Spain. It intoxicated the Spaniards, and when the Sovereign came, the effect was terrible. Had they had the skillful, industrious, and intelligent Jews and Moors to turn the vast treasures, which poured into Spain with every vessel into useful channels, Spain would have maintained her position as leader in the commercial world. And Italy and France and the Netherlands, the new homes of the Jews, would never have seized it from her, and Spain would not have been today what she is.
Yeah, nothing. Go ahead.
But instead,
Watch this.
It flowed into the coffers of the greedy and insatiable church.
Stop. When they kicked us out of Spain and Portugal, and the Edomite converts joined in on that, all the wealth that we acquired in, you know how blacks are the biggest consumers. Likewise in Spain. So when they expelled us, Spain lost everything, all its wealth, because all the money went to the church. The church ruled over the king and queen. The church was over the king and queen. They ordered the king and queen. The king and queen were just puppets. The church was the ruler, really. So it says that the money that they stole from us during the expulsion ended up in the hands or coffers or wallets of the greedy and insatiable church. Like today, the Christian church is greedy. All the wealth going to the church today, we still in the ghettos and poverty. Right. Read on.
And the richer the church became, the richer the church became, watch this, the more terrible became its tyranny.
Go ahead.
And the greater the inducement for laymen to enter it. Convents and churches multiplied with such vast speed that
churches, go ahead.
That early in the 17th century, the Spanish historian enumerates upwards of 9,000 monasteries, beside nunneries.
Go ahead.
32,000 Dominican and Franciscan friars.
These are Jesuits. Dominican and Franciscan friars are the ones that came over here and conquered the Native Americans and named them Dominicans in honor of Saint Dominic here. Go ahead. Which means dogs of God or faithful dogs. Go ahead.
14,000 chaplains in the Diocese of Seville and 18,000 in the Diocese of Calahorra.
So the church became greedy and took our money. Is that it? Go down. Is anything else highlighted? Go to the next page. I don't want all of that. Go to the next page. Read that there. Blow it up. The church, watch this.
The church had proven itself a false prophet.
Revelation 19 and 20. We just read that. The church what?
The church had proven itself a false prophet.
The church had proven itself a false prophet. That's the evil church system today. It's the Christian or modern Christian church, Christianity. It's the false prophet of Revelation 19:20. That's who it's talking about. That's who John was referring to. That made us worship the image. From who? The Franciscan friars, the Dominican friars, the missionaries, the Hermeneutics. That's them. That's all them. Let me see. That's all I want. That's all I want. Give me page 46 now. Babylon, the Babylon one I have. Page 46 now.
You know, that's heavy deep because today, you see that same thing happening today in the black community. There's a church on every corner. You got churches even right across from one another.
And crime is this as high as it was before. It ain't changed nothing. Read that in most mythologies?
In most mythologies, the gods have their female counterparts.
In most mythologies, the gods, the pagan gods, always have female counterparts. Our God does not. Go ahead.
And this rule was applicable to many of the gods of Babylon and Assyria. Among them, it is only necessary to mention Baal's consort, Beltis.
So Baal's consort's name was Beltis. Go ahead.
The mother of the gods.
Go ahead.
The great lady.
The great lady or Lady Liberty today. That statue in the middle of the water. Go ahead.
Such expressions are sufficiently like the Romish titles.
Like the what?
The Romish titles.
Romish
titles.
Like the Romish titles. Watch this.
For the Virgin Mary.
Stop. So they refer to Virgin Mary as the great lady or mother of God. It's the same thing. Same woman. Go ahead.
To suggest the close association which exists between the worship of Babylon of old and that of Mystery Babylon, the Great Rome.
So they call Rome Babylon. So I'm just showing you that we worship the same exact gods over here. America is an extension of Rome. There's Babylon over here too. Now, give me 1 Kings 18:21. Here's our problem. Here's what Israel's problem is. Some of y'all watching online, they ain't coming to school yet, wasting, BSing around. This is just what you're doing. This is you. 1 Kings 18:21.
The book of 1 Kings, chapter 18, verse 21. And Elijah came unto all the people and said, how long halt ye between two opinions?
How long are you caught between two opinions? Go ahead.
If the Lord be God, follow him.
You're going to worship the Lord of the Bible, follow him.
But if Baal,
you're going to follow Christianity, go ahead.
then follow him.
Then follow him, go ahead.
And the people answered him not a word.
What can they say? Because they're trying to play both sides. I'm going to worship the devil and God at the same time. You can't, what's it say? You either love one or hate the other. You can't serve two masters. You cannot serve two masters. Now, give me Aleister Crowley, Wikipedia. We're going to do this fast. We're going to end at Alan Bennett. Gotta be fast. We're going to end at Alan Bennett. Aleister Crowley. Aleister. Crowley. CRO. I ain't gonna send you that one. I ain't send you that. You just got this.
Wikipedia.
Yeah, Wikipedia, that one. It should pop up. He's mad famous for being evil as hell. You should find it immediately. This guy's the devil. He's so demonic. His name should be found the first on the list. Aleister. Crowley. Crowley. Come on, y'all. I don't got to spell everything for y'all now. Aleister Crowley.
You got it? He's still typing. He said, yep.
There you go. We're going to start and end that. Let me see. Type in, let me see how far you got to read. I'm about to skip it. Type in Bennett. Alan Bennett. Bennett.
Type in Alan. Y'all heard?
Type in Alan. Just type in Alan. Allen. Allan. Sorry. Allan. Okay, right there. So we're going to read to there. Alan Bennett. Go up. Let me see how much it is. That's not a lot, right? Let me see. Yes, not a lot. Okay, read that.
Aleister Crowley, born Edward Alexander Crowley, October 12, 1875, was an English occultist.
Go ahead.
Ceremonial magician.
He was a witch.
Poet, philosopher, political theorist, novelist, mountaineer, and painter.
He founded
a religion of dilemma.
He founded the religion of what is called dilemma. You know what the symbol for dilemma is? The 6-pointed star you guys love so much. You Israelites love so much. BHI's love with a passion. Which he got from Babylon and Egypt. He went to Egypt itself and found that symbol there as well. Read on.
Identify himself as a prophet.
And there was no David during that time, by the way. There was no David when he was in Egypt, by the way. Put that out there. Read it again. He what?
Identify himself as the prophet, entrusted with guiding humanity into the Aeon of Horus.
Aeon of Horus. Go ahead.
In the early 20th century, a prolific writer, he published widely over the course of his life.
Remember, his wife came from royal stock, and they were allowed to go into Egypt, and they were able to go there and do research and go into areas of the temple of Egypt where Negroes aren't allowed to go. Go ahead.
Born to a wealthy family in Royal Leamington Spa, Warwickshire. Crowley rejected his parents' fundamentalist Christian Plymouth Brethren faith to pursue an interest in Western exotericism.
Yeah, Western means Western deep understanding. Esotericism means when you understand something that most people don't know. He went left. He's already left already, but he went further left. Go ahead.
He was educated at Trinity College at the University of Cambridge, where he focused his attentions on mountaineering and poetry, resulting in several publications.
But under some biographers?
Some biographers allege that here he was recruited into a British intelligence agency, further suggesting that he remained a spy throughout his life.
So he worked for the government. Go ahead.
In 1898, he joined the esoteric Hermenetic Order of the Golden Dawn.
Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. Go ahead.
Where he was trained in ceremonial magic by Samuel Liddell McGregor Mathers and Alan Bennett.
So he went into a thing called the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. Click that. And we're going to end at occultism.
Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn.
See the cross there? Look at the cross. Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn with the pentagrams all in there and the cross. It's all Satan. Go ahead.
More commonly, the Golden Dawn was a secret society.
A secret society. Go ahead.
Devoted to the study and practice of occult,
Hermeticism.
and metaphysics.
Witchcraft.
During the late 19th and early 20th century.
Yeah, that's still around now. There's different names. Go ahead.
Known as a magical order. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn was active in Great Britain and focuses practices on theurgy.
Click that. What that mean? The word mean? Theurgy? Probably church or something. Let me see. Divine magic. Okay, it's divine magic. Go ahead.
And spiritual development. Many present-day concepts of ritual and magic that are at the center of contemporary traditions such as Wicca and
witches,
and Thelema were inspired by the Golden Dawn, which became one of the largest single influences on 20th century Western occultism.
Western occultism. Go back to he went. Type in he went. Go back to Alistair Crowley again. Type in he went. He went. It should say he went and he went. Right there.
He went mountaineering in Mexico with Oscar
Eckenstein. Stein. No, that is so-called. Go ahead.
Before studying Hindu and Buddhist practices in India.
Because remember, they're all under the same God. So he found the same practice and same sorcery in the different cultures. They all sit under the same God. Go ahead.
In 1904, he married Rose Edith Kelly, and they honeymooned in Cairo, Egypt.
They honeymooned where?
In Cairo, Egypt.
Him and his wife honeymooned in Cairo, Egypt. What for? Keep going.
Where Crowley wrote down the Book of the Law.
Book of the Law he learned from who? The devil. Go ahead.
A sacred text.
Sacred text. Go ahead.
That serves as the basis for Thelema.
Watch this.
Which, he said, had been dictated by a supernatural entity named IUIC.
IUIC. That's the devil talking to him. Go ahead.
Announcing
it's Cain all over again. It's Cain and his babies. It's the same thing. It's Satan guy. You know, they talk to their father from time to time. Go ahead.
Announcing the start of the end of Horus. The book declared that his followers should.
So wait. So he wrote a book called The Aeon of Horus, and the book declared his followers what?
Should do what thou wilt.
And what?
To do what thou wilt.
That is the law. Watch it. Read on.
And seek to align themselves with their true will through the practice of ceremonial magic.
Do whatever you want to do. Do what feels right. Come as you are. Stay as you are. God can judge. Only God can judge. It's the same practice as do what thou wilt. It's the same exact thing. Same exact thing. Read on. We're going to end at studies.
After the unsuccessful 1905
Kachinjunga expedition. See a
expedition.
symbol there? That's the symbol of Thelema. A damn hexagram.
Damn.
He got that out of Egypt. It's not David. Go ahead. The same thing that this guy dabbled in is Osama dabbled in and eat with his wife, Egyptian wife. Madness. Same thing. After that damn Stockholm, it's called the Seal of Solomon. Same thing. Paganism. Go ahead.
After the unsuccessful 1905 Kanchenjunga expedition and a visit to India and China, Crowley returned to Britain, where he attracted attention as a prolific author of poetry.
Type in studies, so I know we'll stop at. Type in studies real fast, so I know we can stop. Okay, where we see? Go up. Where we at? Where we at? Right there.
Yeah.
Jump down to. I don't read all this. His libertine lifestyle. Libertine means freedom. His libertine lifestyle. I'm just gonna cut through all that stuff. He was pretty much World War painting and campaign against Germany, whatever. Crowley gained widespread right there. Crowley gained widespread notoriety during his lifetime, being a drug user, bisexual, and an individualist social critic. He's being himself. Go ahead.
Crowley has remained a highly influential figure over Western esotericism and the counterculture of the 1960s.
Click that real fast. What that means? Counterculture. Oh, look at that.
Oh, the hippies, huh?
The hippies. Peace and love, brother. Peace and love. But they got a high and have sex everywhere. That's what that is. The peace sign. That's what that goes back to. Go back to it again. Go back to him again.
Go back to this.
So Alistair again. Read it again.
Crowley gained widespread notoriety during his lifetime, being a drug user, bisexual, and an individualist social critic. Crowley has remained a highly influential
He remained a highly influential figure over what?
over Western esotericism
And
the counterculture of the 1960s.
so they worshipped him back then too, them hippies.
So they would
Getting
drill-
high and playing the band, having sex all over the place indiscriminately. Go ahead.
He is and continues to be considered a prophet in Thelema.
Go ahead.
He is the subject of various biographies and academic studies.
He's the devil. Now, go down to beliefs and thought. Should be him, beliefs and thought. Did I have it there? Let me see. Beliefs and thought. You don't have beliefs and thought there? Type in beliefs.
You got it all together.
You got all one word.
Belito. Bella thought.
Beliefs and thought. Let me see. Type in beliefs. It should be like a arrow pointing.
Just belief right there.
If I don't have it, I'll just jump down. Okay, you know what? Go to Wisdom Psalm 14. Forget it. No, I'm trying to get. You got magic and theology? Magic and theology at least? No, magic and theology. And they have no section of magic and theology here. They erased it. Go down. What are the sections it has? The sections. Let me see.
Beliefs and thought right here.
Right there. Beliefs and thought.
Oh, so it was in the sections.
Okay. Beliefs and thought. All right. Let me see what I want. Wait. Hold on. In his autobiography, right there. Read that.
In his autobiography, Crowley wrote that his purpose in life was to bring Oriental wisdom to Europe and to restore paganism in a pure form.
So it was to bring Oriental wisdom. That means ancient Eastern cults into modern to Europe. Go ahead.
Although what he meant by paganism was unclear.
No, it's not. It's Satan worship. Go ahead.
Crowley also wrote in the 4th book of Magic about a great pagan umbral fleet ruled by Autovius that would be handed down to the great Spartan. The esoteric nature of this was also unclear. Crowley's thought was not always cohesive. It was
spiritual systems. Yeah, spiritual system there. Spiritual system.
Yes, Western, Eastern spiritual systems.
Yeah, you see it?
Yes, sir.
Let
Go
me
down.
see. Yeah, it's supposed to stop right there. Go to magic and theology. That's all I want. We're gonna jump to the scripture real fast. Magic and theology. I'm trying to find it. Wait. It says, wait. I also Crowley's thought was always cohesive. It was influenced by variety. Read that right there. Crowley's thought was always cohesive. It didn't all mesh together.
Crowley's thought was not always cohesive and was influenced by a variety of sources,
right?
Ranging from Eastern religious movements and practices like Hindu yoga and Buddhism.
That's all pagan. Watch this.
Scientific naturalism.
That's atheism.
And various currents within Western esotericism.
Watch.
Among them, ceremonial magic, alchemy, astrology,
Rosicrucianism. That's some secret societies. Rosicrucianism, go ahead.
Kabbalah.
That's so-called Amalek Israelis, go ahead.
And the tarot.
And that's tarot cards. Now go to magic and theology now. There should be a section right there. We're going to end at studies. Let me see. Read that there?
Yes, sir. Magic and theology. Crowley believed in the objective existence of magic, which he chose to spell as magic, which is an archaic spelling of the word. He proved various different definitions of this term over his career. In his book, Magic in Theory and Practice.
Look for technology. I want technology. So I can just skip to the point. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 14 on top of that. Yeah, Crowley go to his alternate schema. Read from there. In Crowley's alternative schema, old systems, right there.
In Crowley's alternative schema, old systems of magic had to decline so that science and magic could synthesize into magic.
So that what?
It could synthesize into magic.
Where you at? Okay, yeah. It says so that science and read it again.
In Crowley's alternative schema.
So his alternative scheme is what?
Old systems of magic Had to decline.
Old magic back then, spells and a big pot and spite, all that stuff had to go away. Watch this.
So that science
and
magic
go ahead,
could synthesize,
can come together, work together, go ahead,
into magic.
That's your cell phones, your flat screen, your TV, your text messages, your CGI, your 4K, your 8K. That's technology. That's magic. It's the same. Go ahead.
Which would simultaneously accept the existence of the supernatural and an experimental method. Crowley deliberately adopted an exceptionally broad definition of magic.
So he accepted a broad definition of magic, which included what?
That included almost all forms of technology as magic.
I'm telling you. That's why. That's how you know. Weapons, nuclear weapons, bombs, helicopters, planes, rocket going into space. That's witchcraft. Space suit. Go ahead.
Adopting an instrumentalist definition of magic, science, and technology.
They go hand in hand. Wisdom of Solomon 14:23.
Wow. The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 23. For whilst they slew their children in sacrifices, or used secret ceremonies, or made revelings of strange rites, they kept neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled. But either one slew another traitorously.
23 again. I'm sorry. I got to bring it up. 23 again.
For whilst they slew their children in sacrifices.
Abortions or sex orgies, go ahead.
Or used secret ceremonies.
Use what?
Secret ceremonies.
That's what he did. He had secret ceremonies, all kind of parties, go ahead.
Or made revelings of strange rites.
Freak-offs, like Diddy's house and many other places. Hugh Hefner's house, Epstein's house. It ain't just Diddy. That dude had cameras all in his house. It wasn't just him there. That's why he ain't going to jail. If he go to jail, he's don't go to jail, quote unquote. They'll let him out. He got too much dirt on people. Too much. The damn what do you call him? What do you call him? Damn. National Security, they call him? Homeland Security raided his house. That ain't their jurisdiction. Homeland Security raided his house. That ain't their job.
They deal with national.
They deal with national matters. They raided Diddy's house? No. He had things going on. They said, we got to get that hard drive out of there. They got President so-and-so's in there getting ran through.
Hey, yo.
That's elite security that they sent to his house.
They got so-and-so over there. Anyway, I can say it. Yeah, read on.
For whilst they slew their children in sacrifices.
They got Pastor so-and-so over there sucking on something over there. They shouldn't be over there doing that. Get him out. Get Power Bottom. Pastor Power Bottom over there. Get him out of there. Read that.
For whilst they slew their children in sacrifices, or used secret ceremonies, or made revelings of strange rites, they kept neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled.
They were having sex all over the place. They call them ballroom parties. Is it the thing with Tom Cruise? It's called
Sometimes they got the white.
Yeah, white, all white only,
white.
all black.
Yeah.
The masquerade balls. Masquerade balls, they call them. Go ahead.
They kept neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled.
They wear a mask so they can sleep with who they want to sleep with, don't know who it is. Go ahead.
But either one slew another traitorously, or grieved him by adultery, so that there reigned in all men, without exception, blood, manslaughter, theft, and dissimulation, corruption, unfaithfulness, tumults, perjury, disquieting of good men, forgetfulness of good turns, defiling of souls, changing of kind.
Homosexuality, transgender, is all idolatry. Go ahead.
Disorder in marriages, adulteries, and shameless uncleanness.
27.
For the worshiping of idols.
Jupiter, Zeus, Bel, Nergal, go ahead.
Not to be named is the beginning.
The beginning from the time of Adam and Eve.
The cause.
The cause.
And the end.
And the end, when it's destroyed, go ahead.
Of all evil.
The evil on this earth is all rooted in idolatry. No matter which way you go, it's idolatry. No matter whether technology-wise, music, sports, it's idolatry is rooted in some way or another. It's the beginning, the cause, and the end of all evil on this earth. Idolatry. Other gods. Pagan gods of the heathen world. Now, get Romans 1:23. What Aleister Crowley was doing is what Diddy does, is what the master parties. The same thing.
The book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 20.
Little boys, grooming little boys. I'm not going to say Usher, but he was there for a year as a little boy. Justin Bieber was there. I'm hearing stories about little boys getting their buttholes ripped open, going to the hospital, keeping it confidential. And butthole the size of this table. What the hell is happening?
What the hell?
Take a dump. Your organs come out. You got to put them back in. You can't even... Anyway, Romans 1:23. I'm sorry.
The book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 23. Who?
You walking flute. This is air blowing through you. Who? You can't walk down the street without hearing the wind blow. V23, and you can't even swim. You're gonna sink automatically. It's just bubbles everywhere. It's just done. Anyway, I'm sorry. Damn. I'm terrible. V23.
And change the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like to corruptible man, and to birds and four-footed beasts and creeping things. Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness.
We worship these things: the beast, the man, corruptible man, birds, beasts, animals. The four-footed beast is a bull. Bull. Go ahead.
Through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves.
Right, changing of kind, defiling of souls. Go ahead.
Who changed the truth of God into a lie, and worship and serve the creature more than the creator.
We worship Esau more than we do God. Go ahead. And his technology and his customs, and his God's more than our own God. Go ahead.
Who is blessed forever. Amen. For this cause, God gave them up unto vile affections.
We fell into vile affections, worshiping idols. Go ahead.
For even to their women did change the natural use into that which is against
Lesbianism
nature.
Took place because of idolatry. Go ahead.
Verse 27.
Changing of kind. Go ahead.
And likewise also the men.
Likewise the men did the same thing. Go ahead.
Leaving the natural use of the woman.
Leaving women alone. Go ahead.
Burned in their lust one toward another. Men with men, working that which is unseemly.
Queer. Unseemly is queer. Go ahead.
And receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which was meat.
That's why in that community, disease runs rampant. Disease is at the top, at the highest peak among them. When you find AIDS and herpes and syphilis, all them diseases is high among that community. And the divorce is higher than anybody else. Because it's out of order. It's wrong. Go ahead.
And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient.
Not right. Go ahead.
Being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of God.
Hate God.
Despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things.
Evil things goes into transgenderism, all kinds of freaking toys and weirdness going on. Jellies and oils and all kind of baby oil. Sliding damn baby oil carpet and you sliding through the front door like Michael Jackson, you walking backwards into the door.
1,000 bottles.
1,000 bottles. Wait, 1,000 bottles of baby oil. God damn, 1,000 bottles? Why?
You don't find that suspicious?
He just sliding the butthole. Just whoop, just head first.
Hey, they did that on the movie Ladies Man. Remember they was wrestling in the oil?
Yeah, man. Yeah. What's his name? Will Ferrell was mad gay. Baby oil. Go ahead.
Evil things.
I'm sorry, my mind went somewhere. That's just, come on, man. 1,000. Go ahead, man. I'm trying to stay focused.
Disobedient to parents, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful, unmerciful, who knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death.
To do such things are worthy of death. Watch this.
Not only do the same.
Not only are guilty of doing the actions, verse to the above. Go ahead.
But have pleasure in them that do them.
But you are okay with that lifestyle. If you're not part of it, you're okay with it. That ain't me. You're going to die with them. Because you're part of the problem now. Because you're okay with it. You accept it. You're going to die with them. That's what he's saying. Now, get Jack Parsons. You heard earlier about technology and magic being one and the same. There's a show that came on TV called Strange Angel, and it's in reference to a man named Jack Parsons. Jack Parsons is the father of rocket science, okay? Now, I'm going to show you why I'm mentioning Jack Parsons. Type in Jack, that's easy. Jack Parsons, P-A-R-S-O-N-S, Jack Parsons, the father of rocket science. Come on, real fast, 'cause I ain't got a lot of time. I need you to move a little faster than this. If you can, I'm sorry to burden you with typing. Right there, Wikipedia. I want you to go to End on Earth. Right there. That's Jack Parsons. There's a show named after him called Strange Angel because a strange angel visited him and gave them the understanding on how to get into space. Go ahead.
John Whiteside Parsons
Watch this.
was an American rocket engineer, chemist, and thelemite occultist.
A what?
Thelemite occultist.
Aleister Crowley. He joined Aleister Crowley's movement. A thelemite occultist. Go ahead. Him and his wife. Go ahead.
Associated with the California Institute of Technology,
Caltech. Go ahead.
Parsons was one of the principal founders of both the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, JPL, and the Aerojet Engineering Corporation.
He's the founder of rocket science. He's the reason behind why Esau got into space. That's who he is. Go ahead.
He invented the first rocket engine to use a castable composite rocket propellant and pioneered the advancement of both liquid fuel and solid fuel rockets.
Come on.
Born in Los Angeles, Parsons was raised by a wealthy family on Orange Grove.
Another wealthy family. All these that movement of Aleister Crowley is all incorporated with wealthy families. It ain't just them. He's dead and gone, but that movement lives on today. I think Jay-Z had a shirt on, Do Without Wilt shirt.
Yep.
A lot of our people got involved in this stuff. A lot of them are involved in these things. Did he too? Hold on. Hove. Damn pyramid. This nigga. Anyway, I'm sorry. Hope he repents. He my people, but they evil as hell. On earth. Keep going.
Born in Los Angeles, Parsons was raised by a wealthy family on Orange Grove Boulevard in
Jump
Pasadena.
down. Let's go into his credentials. I don't care about that stuff. Following the brief Marxism. Right there. Following some brief involvement. Right there.
Following some brief involvement with Marxism.
There go that symbol again. Go ahead.
In 1939, Parsons converted to
He
Thelema,
converted to Thelema. Go ahead.
the new religious movement founded by English occultist Aleister Crowley, together with his first wife, Helen Northrop. Parsons joined the Agate Lodge, the Californian branch of Ordo Templi Orientis, OTO, in 1941. At Crowley's bidding, Parsons replaced Wilfred Talbot Smith as his leader in 1942.
So he ran the lodge. He became a leader in the lodge of that group.
And ran the lodge from his mansion on Orange Grove Boulevard.
And love from his mansion. You know what he was doing in that mansion?
Who? Parsons was expelled from JPL and Aerojet in 1944, owing to the lodge's infamous reputation and his hazardous workplace conduct.
Well, in 45.
In 1945, Parsons separated from Helen after having an affair with her sister, Sarah, when Sarah left him for L.
Ron Hubbard. Dianetics. L. Ron Hubbard. Dianetics. That but damn commercial, come on. Late at night when you was younger. He's behind Dianetics. L. Ron Hubbard. It's all demons here. Read it again. 45.
In 1945, Parsons separated from Helen after having an affair with her sister, Sarah. When Sarah left him for L. Ron Hubbard, Parsons conducted the Babylon Working.
He conducted Babylon Working. What's Babylon? Click Babylon Working. That word sounds so familiar. It sounds like Babylon,
Yes,
right?
it do. Yes, it do.
Babylon Working.
The Babylon Working was a series of magic ceremonies or rituals.
Oh, wow, that's what it is. A series of what?
A series of magic ceremonies
Wisdom of Psalm 14, it says strange ceremonies. You read it earlier. Go ahead.
or rituals performed from January to March 1946 by author, pioneer, rocket fuel scientist, and occultist Jack Parsons, and Scientology founder L. Ron Hubbard.
They did witchcraft together. Ain't L. Ron Hubbard, ain't that, what's the name, Scientology?
Yes, sir.
L. Ron Hubbard? Ain't that is?
Founder of Scientology.
Tom Cruise is in that nonsense. Isaac Hayes is in that nonsense.
Yep.
All the rich, wealthy celebrities is in this nonsense. Read on.
This ritual was essentially designed to manifest an individual incarnation of Babylon.
Go ahead.
The project was based on the ideas of Aleister Crowley and his description of a similar project in his 1917 novel Moonchild.
These guys is all involved in witchcraft. So when Jake is involved in this stuff, you're going to imagine what's going on in them houses. You're going to imagine what's going on. There's just doo-doo everywhere. 2 Thessalonians 2:8. That's why these whack rappers become rich so fast. They get all multi-million dollar deals. They mumbling, making millions of dollars. Mumbling nothing. Yeah, multi-millionaire. Mumbling nothing because they're getting their back blown out. A lot of them. That's why they mumble in the first place. Probably mumble after they getting their back blown. They go, start mumbling. They go, yeah, do that. When I do that from now on. We just mumble this now. Do that. When they get ran through. They start mumbling and they put that in the song. It gotta be that. I don't know what's going on. 2 and 8.
The book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
When that wicked be revealed, when that wicked be revealed. Go ahead.
And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness.
Meaning, do what thou wilt. Do what you want to do. That's the deceivableness of unrighteousness. Go ahead.
In them that perish.
In them who will die, based on Romans 1. Go ahead.
Because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved.
They hate God and they hate this Bible. Revelation 13. Lying wonder goes into sex changes and all that other stuff. Technology, it's the same. Lying wonders. Technology, science, rocket science, flying into space, flying in a plane, creating nuclear bombs, splitting atoms. It's all sorcery. Who the hell can see atoms? Can you see atoms? No.
Hell no.
What gave them the idea? The devil. A lot of these guys you'll find, I believe Einstein, they had dreams. Jack Parsons had dreams. Oppenheimer had dreams. Who gave them those dreams? Their daddy gave them those dreams. The devil. Visions and dreams. Go to Satan, gives visions and dreams too. Hear that?
The book of Revelation,
13,
chapter 13, verse 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven.
Technology. Fire from heaven is nuclear war. That's lying wonders. We don't of Satan. Go ahead.
On the earth, in the sight of men.
On the earth, in the sight of men, he has nuclear bombs dropping. Everyone saw it. It was on video. They saw it. Go ahead.
And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast.
In the sight of his own kind, the beast, the nation, Edom. Go ahead.
Saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast.
Image of that same beast is the white man Jesus. Go ahead.
Which had the wound by a sword and did live.
Which had by the wound, because that image of Caesar Borgia goes back to Rome, which fell but didn't fall completely. You worship Caesar Borgia or Western Christianity, you worship Rome. You honor Rome. Okay? What verse is that?
Oh, verse 14.
Read verse 15.
Verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
Life is Caesar Borgia's life. Go ahead.
That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the beast, worship the image of the beast, should be killed.
How does he speak? Through the Jesuits, through the Dominican friars, the Franciscan friars, through TV, through media today, technology again. It's all witchcraft. You have a man by the name of, what's his name? I can't think of his name at this time. Behind psychology, Kenneth Soames mentioned his name. You mentioned him. Kenneth Soames. Sigmund Freud. He's behind psychology. All that's witchcraft. That eugenics tree, all that go back to sorcery. That root of that whole tree is idolatry. The root of that tree of eugenics all goes back to idolatry, to Satan. The tree of good and evil. That's what that tree represents, really. The tree of good and evil. Satan. Read on.
Verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark.
That's all I want. 15. So now get me 1 Timothy 6 and 20. 1 Timothy 6 and 20. That's why Esau has it in the form of a tree, because it's all the eugenics, pure Edom only, the pure race, then all the doctrines all under the branch out. It all goes back to the devil, all of it.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 6, verse 20. O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, avoiding profane and vain babblings, and oppositions of science falsely so called.
And oppositions of science goes back to those lying wonders that were set to deceive the world, to worshiping the beast and worshiping his image. That's why black folks can't imagine that Jesus is not white. They see his technology, his success, his wealth, his power. He got to be God. God has to look like him. It all goes hand in hand. His technology and Christianity go hand in hand. When you look at same sex and transgenderism getting their thing cut off, all that stuff, that's white folks. Mm-hmm. That transgender operation stuff started in the European country. It wasn't here. It was Europe somewhere. It started here. But it all ties back to that. When you worship that image, you're worshiping the man behind the image, the race behind that image. Look at the tree here. You got all these things here. Genetics, that's science, psychology, going back to TV, media. Sigmund Freud, that's all psychology there. Brainwashing, TV on all day long, radio on all day long. When I was younger, TV cut off. When I was on, they had after that, when I was younger, they had what is called the news on all night, after 12 o'clock news. It was all news when I was younger. And now, like, maybe when I was young, they had well, not me, but my grandmother had a TV where you turned it this way. You turned the TV, you had notches.
Oh, the
it was like 9 channels. The TV come on, you go pop, you pull it up like that, the TV come on. And you push it back in, the TV go off.
Man, that's way back deep.
That's my grandma's house. Yeah. I'm just telling you, that's how I watch TV. I watch TV on her television. If I want a clear screen, go like this.
Yeah, the antennas. The antennas.
Wire hanger, fix it. Oh, man. Lean to the right. Lean to the right.
Somebody had to hold it.
Hold it. I watch my show. I'm like, oh, God, I got to stand there and watch when she watch her show. That's what I grew up with. I grew up with that stuff. Yeah, that.
Yeah, the tube.
The tube.
The tube TV.
The tube. I grew up in my grandma's house watching that stuff. She had that on TV. Then the big butt TV came out. The big butt TV is huge. Then flat came later on.
Yep.
But all that goes back to technology, science, biology, anatomy. Remember, they used us as slaves, our women, for gynecology. Cut women open, no anesthesia. Cut the men open, no anesthesia. Genetics, psychology, anatomy, biology. A lot of that was used on us. We were the guinea pigs. Genealogy, sociology. It's all Satan. It all goes. All these things are good to an extent, but Esau takes it and makes it evil. Mm-hmm. That's what he does. That's why I say a tree of good and evil, because there's good in there and there's evil in there too. It's Satan involved in this. Now, give me Exodus 20:17. You have something to say? Oh, Exodus 20:17. I'm almost done. Exodus 20:17.
Thought you had Daniel 12 somewhere.
I got too much. I ain't gonna finish. Exodus 20:17.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 17. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor.
That's why a lot of these celebrities show off their clothes, their cars, their wealth, their women or their men. They show these things off to inspire or to invoke covetousness. Covetousness is, give me Colossians 3:5. Covetousness is idolatry. They flash, they got money on their, close to their ear like this, their cars. It's all about making people covet. It's idolatry. You idolize these people. They're called idols. The people are literally called idols. That's not coincidence. That's by design. You call celebrities idols. American Idol. It's not a coincidence. Read that.
The book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 5.
Every law, when you examine this is law 10. Every law from verses laws 9 and up go back to covetousness. If you break any of those laws, thou shalt not covet. Every single sin you can possibly perform is based upon some form of covetousness. They all go back to that law right there. Covet. Read that.
The book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 5. Mortify, therefore, your members, which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection.
Inordinate affection is homosexuality, unchanging of kind. Same thing.
Evil.
Pedophilia, that too. Child trafficking, that's all inordinate affection. Go ahead. Grooming little boys is inordinate affection too. Or little girls. Now they call them, another term, not NEM anymore. Now it's called minor, MAP, minor attracted persons now. Not pedophile anymore. Now we're minor attracted people. No, you're pedophiles. You're child lovers. That's what you are. Read that again.
Inordinate affection.
Go ahead.
Evil concupiscence.
Evil sexual lust. Go ahead.
And covetousness, which is idolatry.
And covetousness, which is idolatry. Show them images again. Show it again. All this here is all vanity. It's all madness. Oh, look at this nonsense. Flavor of Love. You got him up this dude. You got Real Housewives, drama, fighting. Sexy Red, the stage looking crazy. You got Dwayne Wade's son with a girl. I think she's a boy. He thinks she's a girl. I don't. Oh man. I don't know what that even is. Let's go to the next image, please. I don't know what that even is. The hairline looks crazy. That's what's his name? Nas X making out with himself as the devil. This is just madness, bro. Tyler Perry, of course. Give me the image. Give me that video real quick. Vanity, Devil's Advocate. There's 41 seconds. This all goes back to covetousness. This all goes back to do what you want to do. Covetousness, vanity. It all goes back to this. Watch it. Now Kevin blames him for all the things that happened in his life. He's saying, it's your fault. You caused this. But watch what Satan says to him. Press play. Come on.
That day on the subway, what did I say to you? What were my words to you? Maybe it was your time to lose. You didn't think so. Lose? I don't lose! I win! I win! I'm a lawyer! That's my job! That's what I do!
Pause. So he was a lawyer. He kept winning case after case after case after case. His wife was sick. And Milton said, listen, bro, go take care of your wife. He said, nah, I'm going to take care of this case first. So then he says, you tricked me. So he says, I don't do that, Kevin. I didn't trick you. I told you you should lose. And he says, I'm a lawyer. That's what I do. So watch what he says after that. So he wanted the money, the fame. He got famous. He got money. They moved to New York. They were doing well for themselves, him and his wife, Mary Ann. Go ahead. Press play.
I rest my case. Vanity is definitely my favorite sin. Kevin, it's so basic. Self-love, the all-natural opiate.
So he wanted the fame, the fortune. He was covetous. He got the guy wrote him a big check. He got a nice big house in New York and a nice fancy place in Manhattan. He was covetous. And that all goes back to vanity. The fancy cars, the clothes, the money, all that. It's vanity. Look at Diddy now. Look at him now. Now he's got all this going on. It's bad. And not just him. Whoever he got on video, it's not going to be him. People are going to go down for that stuff. But it all goes back to vanity, covetousness. Get 1 Samuel 15:23. 1 Samuel 15:23. Being covetous, seeking vanity. A lot of us look at these people and go, wow, they live in a dream. They're happy. A lot of them are not happy. A lot of them do these things out of depression, anxiety, sadness, loneliness. A lot of their friends aren't really their friends. They're their friends because they got money. These celebrities are lonely. A lot of them. And depressed and suicidal, a lot of them. Taking Xanax and all kind of ups and down pills. They got troubled backgrounds, troubled family backgrounds, broken homes, dysfunctional families. But they hide behind the jewelry. They hide behind the glitz and glam. They ain't really happy. Read that.
The book of 1 Samuel, chapter 15, verse 23. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry.
Stubbornness is iniquity and idolatry. Go ahead.
Because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord, he hath also rejected thee from being king.
So he said rebellion is as witchcraft and stubbornness as iniquity and idolatry. You become your own God. These celebrities become their own God, so they won't seek God. Because in the eyes of the world, they are gods. They're idols. The world honors and adores them like God. Whatever they say stands. You have celebrities who have more viewers than the news. They have like multi-million viewers, millions, more than CNN, more than NBC, way more on Instagram. So when they say things, it moves weight. So they have to be controlled. They got to be told what to say, when to say it, what to wear, when to wear it, what to do, when to do it. They have managers. They have agents. They have publicists. They're puppets. They have no word. That's why they can't help this troop either. They can't send money. If they do that, it's called money laundering. Their money is traced. What do you watch that for? Whatever they watch, what are you watching that for? All their history is open for the world. They can't go out in the street and take a walk. They're prisoners in their wealth. They're prisoners in their prosperity. A lot of them.
Deacon, the elites monitor their views.
Yeah.
To make sure
monitor everything.
They don't go outside the boundaries of the confines of.
Yep. And they're on contract. They can't say and do certain things in the contract. These athletes too. Actors too. Actresses and actors too. Get Ecclesiastes real quick. I gotta land on that. Ecclesiastes. I'm gonna land on this one. Man, I got so much more to go. Sorry, I was about to part 2 then. Ecclesiastes 1 and 12.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 12. I, the preacher, was king over Israel and Jerusalem, and I gave my heart to seek and search out by wisdom concerning all things that are done under heaven. This sore travail have God given to the sons of man to be exercised therewith.
Yeah.
I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity.
All is what?
Vanity.
Yeah.
And vexation of spirit.
Some realize that life is vain. You're not on this earth forever. You can gain all the wealth and prosperity you want, women, men, whatever the case may be. But after all that is said and done, you go old and you die. No, all that stuff don't go with you. When you read Ecclesiastes is a book, is a very depressing book. It's a book of regret. Solomon is saying all these things these celebrities have done, aside from homosexual stuff, but all these things that these celebrities have done, he goes, I've done it, and it's a waste of time. You learn nothing from it. It's just vanity. You're here, it's here today, gone tomorrow. One wrong investment, one wrong move, your money, your fund, you're done. One wrong addiction, oh, forget it, you finished. Look at Michael Jackson, multi-millionaire, dead and gone. Neverland he built, where's that? Who'd that go to? Prince, all his records and albums he spent on, taking painkillers and so forth, he gone. I'm not making fun of it, but I'm making a point. I'm not saying he worshiped his riches. I'm just saying that people like Prince and Michael Jackson who are well off, well-respected celebrities who make all these millions of dollars, who did not come to the truth. What did it profit them? They're gone, and their wealth is still here. So all this fame and fortune and stuff that's pushed is all witchcraft. The media, the TV, is all psychology. That's why I have the saying, the Ebonics, they say television, tell-lie-vision. It's telling a vision. Whatever they want you to see and hear and believe, you're going to see, hear, and believe based upon what you see on television. It's the same thing. It all goes back to sorcery and witchcraft. All the free will, what you feel, what you believe, my heart, I believe, I think, those aren't your feelings and beliefs. That's TV. What you think is your opinion ain't your opinion. If it ain't this Bible, that's TV. That ain't your, but you want to wear these certain clothes, skin tight pants, and men and women, or wear clothes, color your hair blonde and dye your hair blonde, men and women, bleach your hair and wear contact lenses, men and women, dress like a man or a woman, men and women. That's all TV. That's not of this Bible here. When you go into this Bible, you have the mind of Christ, the mind of him and his Father. That mind enters you. When you step outside this book, your mind is whatever they want you to believe. When you vote for somebody, that's what TV told you to vote for. So I'm ending on that. I'm going to probably do a part 2 because I got way more to go into regarding it. So I guess it'll be part 1. So hope you guys enjoyed the lesson. With that, so shalom. Thank you.